on time. Right on time. I actually made it just before it ticked over to 131. I'm actually on time, guys. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Still getting a little bit set up here. Just a sec. What's up, what's up? Squidward first wanted here, followed by Booker. What's up, Legacy? Sammy, what's going on, man? Some of you don't know what is up. Dicer in the house. What's going on? Alright, let me get some stuff set. Okay, alright, that's good. Okay, I think I'm good. Hi BG, bye BG, gonna work. Alright, Jolt the lightning bolt. Got pants on, Brian? Ah, come on, Eddie. No. No way, dude. It's like pretty warm today. There's no way I was wearing pants. Wasn't gonna happen. Yay, what is up, Big B? I mean, Big D? DJ Ray Ray, what's up, dude? Oh, wait, no, never mind. But yeah, what's up, guys? Got lots to do tonight. Lots to do. Gonna do some leveling up before I get into anything. Well, I mean, I'm gonna do some tweeting right in Kabam's face before I do anything. But, you know. Gonna do some leveling up with this level up event going on. Double level up. The Alliance War you just uploaded, the Alliance translates to Foreign Club. Really? Interesting, Demiok. Okay. Sweet, man. I wish I knew that beforehand. Do you know how to speak or read that language, or did you use like some kind of app to do that or something? BG, I'm so hyped. Got 4-star .cock from one egomaniac crystal. I was about to call it enigmatic crystal. Is he worth taking rank 4 from what you've seen? I can't really give any advice on that, Costas. Congrats on pulling him, but yeah, I can't really give any advice until I test him out myself. I've only seen like one somewhat short video. He seems cool, but I don't know how good he is. Found that my Age of Ultron vision isn't doing damage to SP1 in some fights. It's bugged right now, Booker. They're working on it. Kabama's working on it. They've acknowledged it. I'm guessing we'll have an update. I'm guessing we'll have, like, the next update. It'll be fixed, but we'll see. Going for .cock, Sammy, only the 3-star. Google Translate has a function where you can draw characters and it guesses what you're trying to say. Aha, okay. Alright, so yeah, like I said, lots of stuff to do. Let me fire off a tweet right in Kabam's face, and then we can get this started. Hold up. Hold up. Diana, ease up on the spamming, please. Dear at Marvel Champions. I swear I think I had a tweet to say, but now I've lost it. I've got nothing, guys. Wait, hold on. Nope, nothing. Tweet, I don't need to be awakened because I'm already woke. Dang, Riley Lopez. I don't know, man. Most days I am pretty asleep, so I can't really say that. Tweet Kabam something about setting fire to rain. What? I do not get that reference. I'm wearing pants today and I'm live. It'd be a lie, Eddie. I'm telling you, I'm not wearing pants, dude. You give it tips on Act 4, Chapter 4 right now. I'm in Quest 1 at Boss's Storm. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember Act 4. I did Act 4 a while ago. So, yeah, Tony, I'm sorry. I've got nothing on it. Plus, they changed it since I did it. They changed some of the, like, the nodes and stuff like that since I've done Act 4. So, yeah, it's different. Sapphire Terrain is an Adele song. Ah, okay. I've already tweeted them too much stuff about not wearing pants, guys. I've tweeted them way too many things about not wearing pants. Crap, I had something. Give me a second here. Should have wrote it down. Should have wrote it down. BGU's think. Alright, I'm out. Back to the grind. Alright, tubes. Later, dude. I should have wrote that tweet down. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna have to come up with something real stupid then. Let's do another one of these. Day 21 of 263. I found what I thought to be a box of Nutter of delicious Nutter butter crackers, but sadly it was empty. P.S. I am now live. We gotta fix this. This is too much. I found a box of delicious Nutter butter crackers, but sadly it was empty. Tweet. I don't know. I think there's a Nutter butter thing. That's what they're called, right? I didn't spell it right, wrong. Here, guys, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar with Nutter butter, I haven't eaten these things in I couldn't even tell you how long. So I don't know where why I thought of it, but. Yeah, there's these little cracker things. It's just like cracker with peanut butter between them or whatever, but they're pretty good. That tweet sucks. Sorry. Okay. What else is new, man? What else is new? So I play your game every day. Please love me. Dude, we can't come off that needy, man. Okay. Let's level up a champion, guys. Randomly ascended for the chance at an alpha. I'm lame. Alan, I've been there, man. I've been there. I don't think it's that bad of an idea, honestly. The other arenas are better. In my opinion, like there's more rewards there, but if you already got the milestones or something like that and you're not going for a champion, then it's not that bad. Don't you like Nutella? I've actually never had Nutella. The idea of crackers is screwed. Those are cookies, bro. You're right, they are cookies, Dysentery Joe. You're right. I messed up, man. Alright. So it's skill level up right now. So yeah, I'm gonna level up a skill champ. Actually, I can't level up anything until I go to the store. Glory store, grab some stuff. Let's grab 2 of these. Let's grab 2 of these. Let's grab a potion too. And rip loyalty, or I was about to call it loyalty, but rip glory. Royal Marshal sent it over $2, and can donation notification be the triple banana? The triple. Oh, my triple banana thing. I thought you were talking about some other kind of triple banana thing. I I don't, wait, speaking of it, where is it? I have it turned on. There we go. I mean, I don't really have any picture. I kind of just like to keep it to the text, to be honest. But maybe I should add a picture. I don't know. Now that you mention it. Maybe. I don't know. I'll consider it, Royal Marshal. But I do appreciate the donation. Let me go ahead and set you all up with the big old D real quick. Let me slap you with a big old D. Snap. Try to get 3 basics each AQ from Glory. You don't need the alphas there, Legacy? I need those alphas, man. I need the alphas. Not as, I mean, I need the basics more than the alphas, but yeah, I gotta get them alphas. Plus the potions, they save me so many units. So I gotta do it. Okay, hold on. What was Dysentery Joe's? I saw Dysentery Joe's. You're already at 2.01 million for Iron Man. Nice. Nice. We still got a day left, right? Yeah, oh, you're definitely gonna get Iron Man. Like, still go higher than that, of course, but, you know. You're definitely on the right track. Alright, so skill level up. And honestly, guys, there's not that many skill champions for me to even consider. There's 4 skill champions that are 5 stars that these guys are all rank 2 already, so I'll just I could take one of them up to rank 3, or I can look at my 4-star champions, and there's nothing overly exciting here. On the bottom there, Daredevil and Black Widow, those guys are already leveled up and maxed out. I mean, I could do Crossbones. I wouldn't do Hawkeye as a 4-star because I have him as the 5-star, so I'd level him up there. So I could consider doing Crossbones. I could consider taking up Punisher, who's actually like a pretty interesting option. Because he does hit pretty hard. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. Matt's got issues. Sending over $2. Just 100% Act 5.2. Nice. Can I get a whoop whoop? Welp. Whoop whoop. I did my best. Thank you very much, man. Congrats on beating 5.2. 5.2 is pretty tough. We got ourselves a double-headed D over here. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Thank you very much. I was just watching your Alliance War video, and you can't tell me that it doesn't feel good to run it without suicides. I know. It's not that big of a difference, but it feels good. No special damage. It's not about the special damage, DJ Ray Ray. It's more about the initial bleed damage. The initial bleed damage hurts. The special damage, it doesn't matter that much. I used 1 special extra on the fight against Hulk. I would have lost 5% health. Big deal. And I would have been another, I mean, I wouldn't have used it. I wouldn't have used it there. It didn't do that much damage. It's a big difference. It's a big difference for Voodoo, too, because of the poison. The poison, you know, hurting his heal by 30% there. So that is a big difference for Voodoo. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not that big a deal. Bunch of people are saying Agent Venom, Punisher. It's the highest basic 4-star arena cutoff you can remember. I think it was Hyperion. I don't think Gwenpool beat Hyperion, did she? I think Hyperion was like 6.5 or something like that. I can't remember the exact number. It was somewhere between 6 and 7 million. It was like mid to high 6s, I think. Did you ever use any of those for synergy? Good question, Dysentery Joe. No, actually, no, I don't. Like, Falcon actually has pretty interesting synergies because of his that Red Wing recon bonus, which is at the bottom here. Falcon sends out Red Wing to scout for his teammates and provide intel. Each of Falcon's synergies provides an additional 10% physical resistance penetration and 70 critical damage rating. So, like, that's pretty cool. Interesting how it's 10% physical resistance penetration and not a flat number there. But yeah, this guy has cool synergies, but I just never use them. I never use them. I don't think I use any of these other ones. I think I'm just gonna level up a 5-star, guys. It's, I mean, I used to use Agent Venom on defense, but yeah, I'm not going to really use him there anymore. He's still kind of cool, but wait, I want to see something. I want to see how many alphas I have. I want to check something out. Alright, so I have 8 basics. Doesn't matter how many skill stuff I have. And 6 alphas. Okay. So I could take 1 champion to rank 4. I could do 1 champion to rank 4 and a 5-star to rank 3, basically. So I think I'm going to do that. So that bug that everyone was talking about, what did it do? The Sal McGee, you were able to continuously keep collecting rewards from like the monthly event quest, even though you've already completed it. Just by running like 1 path. So yeah, you'd get like a ridiculous amount of rewards. People who sat there and just kept running it over and over. Want a PHC and rank up whatever the last skill champ you see before it. Oh no, that's a cool idea. That's actually a cool idea. I might use that another time in the future, but yeah. He's down playing ABG, but I have a hoarding challenge for you. How about you hoard a 5-star featured champ? Ooh. Are you telling me like buy the Spidey crystals and then just never open them? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm about that life. Alright. I think out of this list, I gotta go with Hawkeye. Should I sig 99 my Scarlet Witch? She's at 40 now. Depends on what other champions you have available. I haven't played with the new Scarlet Witch, so I can't really tell you. I know Voodoo seems to be a lot more capable. So if you have Voodoo and you want to, you know, feed somebody signature stones, Voodoo is probably the answer. If you already have Voodoo maxed out or you don't have Voodoo, then Scarlet Witch seems like she's still a good champion. I know a lot of people that still use Scarlet Witch, so probably not a bad idea. But I just don't have her myself, so I can't really tell you completely. Challenge accepted? No, challenge declined, dude. Challenge big time declined. Oh man, like alright, give me one more second here. I am thinking about Punisher. But no, I should just do the 5 stars. Right? I just realized his gloves are different. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, guys. Why am I even wasting time? Why am I wasting time? Gosh, so much of this other ISO here. Only 5 stars at this point? Nah, I don't think so. I'm still gonna be leveling up 4 stars for sure. I have to sell a bunch of this stuff real quick. Actually, let me claim these 2 while I'm here. A little bit of account maintenance going on. I got a bunch of signature stones that I'm gonna feed into somebody too. Maybe not a ton, but some. Alright. Just waiting until I get to the next revive. There we go, next revive. Alright. Yeah, I have to sell a bunch of this stuff. The gloves with the fingers exposed to his shooting hand. That's what I figured. It's pretty cool, I just never noticed it. I have to keep selling this stuff. No skill here, right? Yeah. Sorry for anybody who's limited on ISO right now. I've been there. Trust me, I was not always like this. I used to hate seeing people do this before too, but yeah. Whoops. Go back and level this guy up. Rank 3 Hawkeye. This guy can actually be like kind of useful certain places. And his signature ability doesn't matter all that much. So, yeah. When did you get to the point where you had overflowing ISO? Wasn't that long ago. When I got Cable, I was still stuck without ISO. I had literally 0 ISO. I couldn't even level him up without, you know, I had to get champions from the arena. I mean, I think when I got into like my big feature grinding days, that's where I got most of my ISO from. Days, phase, whatever. Yeah, that was maybe like 4 months ago or something like that. About 4 months ago is when I had all the extra ISO. Alright, let me see where I'm at in the level up. Yeah, I still have to level up more. Okay. That's fine. So I think I'm going to do Punisher. Just because he's cool. Just double checking everything here. I could do Crossbones. Test him out more. Nah. Punisher. Bull stuff. I've been crying at you, burning, selling ISO for months. I mean, I said, like, what? Like 4 months ago or something, right? Approximately? Oh, this is gonna work out great. Almost had exactly enough ISO needed here. I won't have to claim that much more. That's good. Like, Punisher, he's probably... You know, like Crossbones is probably more useful than Punisher, right? Need one of the little ISOs. Crossbones is probably more useful, but Punisher, man, he's pretty cool. And I can't really... I don't know a good spot to use Crossbones anyway. Oh, come on. Grab one of the little guys. There we go. Even though I have a lot of... being stupidly careful with it. IPG, why do you seem down tonight? The real deal. I don't know. I don't feel down at all. I feel good. Alright, some of these items, I can't do anything about this. Alright. Let me go claim a few things. Ah, are you kidding me? I did not hit the final milestone for level up. No. Okay, no problem. I think I know what we can do. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Watch. I could have claimed more skill though now. Here we go, Agent Venom. I'm going back to sell it. Going back to sell it. Attempted before you finish your thoughts. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Got it. Alright, I don't want to claim too much. I'm not going to need a lot to max this guy out. This is probably good. Got menuing around for all this stuff. It's weird. BG, did you use Google Translate for the last Alliance War vid because that guy's name doesn't mean peaches? No, I was just having a bit of fun. Trying my best to not come off too offensive there because, yeah, I'm sure somebody could take offense to what I was saying or whatever. Probably some way. How many tickets does it take to make Doc Ock laugh? Tentacles. Oh, ho, ho. That's tomorrow's tweet right there, Bert. I have to remember that. I've actually heard that joke before too. Not about Doc Ock exactly, but you know, how to make an octopus laugh kind of thing. Rank 3, 5-star Drax or Mordo. Oh, it depends on what you need. I'd probably go with Mordo though. Sometimes I get in these arena grinding moods. I've been playing Arena for 5 hours straight, just watching Family Guy and YouTube in the background, going through all the arenas. Do I have a problem? Demyak, no, man. I mean, that's a good problem to have right there. Dude, I feel the same way. There's some days where, yeah, I'm just like, I can play Arena all day just because I'm doing something else in the background. It doesn't bother me at all that I'm playing Arena. And yeah, I can just grind away. And there's other days where I'm just like, yeah, I just don't feel like it. Don't feel like it right now. Alright, this should be enough for the level up thing. Let's go back, claim this ISO, claim these catalysts. Sorry guys, I'll be able to read chat a little bit better in just a second too. Alright, good. Got all the level up rewards. Skill advancement. We should hit, or I should hit the top 20. Actually top 10%. With this score, right? So got another one of these coming. It's excellent. But even still, just to really secure it, and because I'm not gonna have much use for these much longer anyway, Black Panther. Black Panther is actually the last champion that comes out of the regular 2-star crystal for skill that is not maxed out. So he's almost there. Let me throw a few of these in the mix too. Yeah, so Black Panther's the closest. Let's get him up here. I want to make sure I can max this guy out. Cool. Another 3-star champion maxed. How much do I have left? Yep, I have enough. What should I do this time? I guess I need Venom. Honestly, I probably should save these because I'm sure there's like a skill champion coming up in the arena somewhat soon. Like there has to be, right? Kingpin, people were saying it could be skill. So yeah, I should definitely save some of these for him. But 2 more champions maxed out. That's pretty cool. I mean, I have 100 of these 4-star ones actually, but only because I have no one to use them on. Like none of these champions really need it. Skill is the only one that I have like that. Actually, Science I have a lot too, but like Mystic, I don't have that many. I'm only 32 of these. All right, anyway, that's done. All right, what do you think about what do you think of the Big Beyond's post on 6 stars in Kabam forums? I didn't read it. I am Pepe. Did not read it. Got a whole bunch of Nutter Butter crackers, but they weren't in a box. Should I eat them? Give them the smell test. Like if they smell nice and peanut buttery, then yeah, go for it. Yeah, those parries, they were messed up, right, Legacy? I think the same thing happened to you. I'm pretty sure, man. Like I didn't go back and watch it, but I swear I thought the same thing happened to you. But alright, anyway. That's all done. Let's do this. Okay, cool. Alright. Finally start playing. You think it's normal cutoff for basic 4-star arena? Well, there is no such thing as a normal cutoff. It varies depending on the champion. So, yeah. Couldn't tell you. Like, it varies wildly. And that's why it's so hard to predict. That's why, like, anything that I put on screen, it's just a guess. It's just a guess. Last round, I was pretty far off about Hood, which I'm still shocked at, because he went for slightly higher than the first round, and there was a tier 4 basic going on the second round. Crazy stuff. PG, how many battle chips do you grind every day? David, I'm not sure. I think I get roughly. I was just looking around for another class core. I think I get roughly 150 to 200,000 battle chips a week. Probably closer to 200,000 battle chips a week, I think. Screen Goblin good BG. I'm not a huge fan of him, Jimmy. He's got his uses though. He's not bad on defense actually on the right node. So I went back to the room to hear BG say, "Give it the smell test." Don't want to know where things went while I was gone. we're talking about the Nutter Butters, man. We're just talking about the Nutter Butters. BJ tweeted you the tweet idea for tomorrow's live stream. All right, Bert, thank you. I appreciate that, man. That'll save some time tomorrow. All right, let me hop in the arena. Got nothing else to do here. Got no more energy. I'm still going through Master. I'm not even close to being done with Master. But I saved the final 2 quests for completion anyway, so. You're not talking about Hood Arena. I'm still salty. I'm sorry, dude. 3-star Guillotine, 4-star Red, Mags, Wolvie, X23, and Starlord, all duped. Good team from of Legends. Honestly, I would take out Starlord. I would just go through there with X23. Include Wolverine and Magneto for, you know, for the synergy. I would take out Starlord. I mean, alright, here's the thing. I wouldn't use... If I was bringing in X23, I wouldn't bother using Star-Lord for any of those fights. Except for the possibility of bringing down Wolverine. But I know that's what you're bringing Guillotine for. It's just that that strategy is not always the easiest to pull off. But then again, neither is keeping like a 400 hit combo or something. Anyone else notice Brian's thumbnail in the war video? Apparently a lot of people noticed that. No, not the question marks. It was a little bit provocative. Kind of. I thought it was a funny picture. Like Hyperion was just grabbing Gwenpool in a weird way before she was getting slammed. Oh, that didn't make it sound better. First time on stream! Welcome, Kevin. I see those drums. Real quick, what kind of music are you into? I'm into all kinds of music. I really prefer playing metal music, though, when I'm drumming. By far to any other type of music. I hesitated after reading your name, though, just because I swear there's like a... I feel like there's a guy on YouTube that has the same last name as you that gives like... that's like a drum instructional channel or something like that. I don't think you're the same person. Looking at your thumbnail, you look different, I think. But yeah, it's hard to tell for me because you guys little pictures are, the profile pictures are like this big. Can't always see what's going on there. Are you in a marching band? No. Although I regret it, man. I actually regret it. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, man. Maybe I thought I was too cool for like the marching band or something like that, which is stupid. Actually, no. More realistically, I think I was just sleeping too much throughout high school. But I wish I did something like that. I wish I did more with music growing up. I remember reading like all these interviews with drummers and stuff like that about like how they got good. And a lot of them said that they were, you know, in like their school's band or like the, you know, the marching band or whatever, all this stuff. I'm like, damn. Like thinking back, like, damn, yeah, actually, you're kind of like, if you sign up for that stuff, you're like forced to do it. You know, you're like forced to practice. You have to play like a certain amount of hours every day just to make sure you're on top of your stuff or whatever. Wish I did more in high school, period. I agree. I agree. If anybody's watching this in high school, do as much as you can, man. Sign up for as much extra stuff. Like, it's pretty fun. I didn't do a ton, but like the few things that I did, I always had fun in, man. Always. Repg, I'm out. I gotta go for work. See you, buddy. Alright, Joe Dent. Take it easy. Do you have any points are you going to grind for? I'm just hitting milestones, and then... Ooh, I forgot I have to get the... I forgot I have to get 3-star Doc Ock. I haven't even started that grind. I'm gonna go to like 1.7 for 3-star Doc Ock. The rest of it is just milestones. Regular school band is nice, but marching is a no-go. Honestly, I would have done either. I would have done either. But, you know, whatever. I try not to look back on it too much because there's so many things in life. If you look at everything like, damn, I wish I did this or I wish I did this, you know, it's... You could say that for, like, every minute of your life, you know, like... But, you know, of course, you like, think about it sometimes, right? Just natural. Oh, come on, man. Evade all my specials, and he parried me? I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, I tried to intercept that. This is a 5-star. The points. The points. No. Guys, that was like 18,000 points. One of my buddy's kids just aged out of... Wait. Just aged out of Vanguard. He/they were one of the top teams in the nation. Top, like, marching band teams or something? I don't know anything about marching band stuff. BG, you need to get the hover zoom app so that all our pictures become enlarged when you scroll over them. Ooh. The hover zoom app. I've never heard of that. That sounds pretty interesting, though. Huh. That might help me out in, like, other ways, too, possibly. Oh yes, forgot to tell you a long time ago, Brian, but my cancer is gone and cured as of now. Somebody don't know. Awesome, dude. I didn't want to bring it up because I was scared to know, man. I'm glad you said something, though, dude. That's really good to hear. BG, you into classical music? I really do like all kinds of music, so yeah, classical included, but I don't listen to it a lot. I do listen to... I don't know if this counts as classical music or not, but I do listen to like piano covers of like video game music sometimes. It's like it's kind of done in like a classical way, right? I guess. I don't know. Right, I spent a couple hours on OBS tonight. Actually makes sense now. Nice, Legacy. If you had suicides, you would have KO'd Spidey. Yep. Don't remind me, dude. MBG, I think he was Trump or something. I don't know. Drink too much to pay attention. That's cool, man. That's the other thing too. Is I'm sure like I was gonna say I would have picked up a different instrument too, like on top of drums. But at the same time, maybe I wouldn't have done that. I like drums so much more than any other instrument. Like it's not even close. The next closest one is like piano / keyboards, whatever. And I almost did get a keyboard, but I decided against that. I don't spend that much time drumming. Every day I spend maybe like 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes like 30 minutes if I'm really into it. But yeah, that's about it. But I try to play like every single day. I also try to count it as exercise so that I feel better about not exercising. Although, today I actually did exercise, so yeah, man. Feeling good all around. I presume it's for Chrome, but I'm sure there's one for iOS if that's what you use. No, I'm using Chrome right now, actually. I use a mixture of Chrome and Firefox, and like all of my YouTube stuff, I only do it because it's just easier keeping it separate for some reason. So like all of my YouTube stuff, I use Chrome for. And then for like my other stuff, I use Firefox. How's the grind going? I'm doing fancy pants grind, slipping on a glass of vino, and getting the milestones. Nices. Did I say nices? I meant to just say nice. It threw me off because I'm not sure if I said vino right or vino or whatever it's called. Vino? I don't know. I know. I mean, it sounds like it's a wine, right? But I know nothing about wine at all. Thank you for a flute guy. Okay. I wish we were on... Dysentery Joe, I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry though. I wish we were on Twitch right now. There's this guy that does like a this awesome like flute stuff with I don't know. He's pretty cool. FFX piano covers are earborn. So there's this one guy. I almost tweeted it out. He does Final Fantasy. They're called like I don't know if this is like a musical term. I've really only heard it used by this one guy. Someone who knows more about music maybe can tell me. But they're called like melancholy covers or whatever. Like it's like really like slow piano to like the Final Fantasy songs. I don't know how to describe it correctly, but it's really good, man. Really, really good. I listened to the Final Fantasy VII one and Final Fantasy VI one that that he has the most. We last Brian. All right, Adam, where are you at? Brian just found an account that has at least 6 5-star champions and has an Archangel rank 4 and Hulk duped rank 4 and Voodoo rank 4. Doc only has 140,000 rating and 100 champs. Yeah, something shifty might be going on there, Adam. I'd recommend just reporting it. You know, it's possible that it's a legit account, but yeah, I'd report it and then move along. No reason to dwell on it. If it's a legit account, Kabam will check it and see that it's legit, and if it's not legit, then Kabam will do something to get rid of it. SkyBG, my bar sells way more wine than beer. I know nothing about wine either. Nice, dude. That makes me feel better. Does anyone here know what the last Alliance war name is? Oh, crap. Quick shot. Somebody said it before. Demiok said it before. Crap. I can't remember. It's something that actually makes like really good sense too. Crap. Yeah, I can't remember. Yes, Vino is Italian for wine. It's just a cheap $10 bottle of Zin. Casual everyday stuff. Nothing too fancy. Okay. How many 5 stars do you have? I have 18 5 stars. Check it out. Good looking BG. Alright, good. Yeah. Check it out for sure. It's called like, I think the YouTube name is like, crap. I'm gonna link it because, yeah, this guy, I really like his stuff. In case you guys want to see it, I would play it on stream for like a minute or two or something like that if we were on Twitch. But yeah, I don't want to get hit with the copyright stuff. But I will give a link because the heck is up with my lights? They're like flickering. It's a ghost, guys. But yeah, I really like this guy's stuff. Final Fantasy 7. Okay. I'll just link. It's gonna play. Oh God. I have to mute the stream for a second. That's how I can do this. That's how I can do this. Hold on. Okay. Like Final Fantasy stuff, they don't mess around, dude. They will get me banned. They will hit me with the copyright claim or whatever. But in the chat, I linked one of my favorite ones. I think I grabbed the right one. It's one of my favorite ones. But yeah, he does a bunch of games and stuff. All right, what is up with that light, man? I can't even stand up to go like fix it potentially because I'm really not wearing pants tonight. All right, let me do one of these moves. Let me do the the shifter. Hold on. I'm gonna stay low. Okay. A little bit better. BG, why would you link that to us in the middle of the night? Trying to make stuff stream so we can't make it to your stream. It is, I mean, yeah, it is like super calming and relaxing and soothing and stuff like that. So yeah, depending on what you're doing, it might knock you out. It might knock you out. But I listen to it a lot while I'm working on. Crap! I'm just gonna say it. The website. Yeah. I'll listen to stuff like that. Not wearing pants or a shirt right now. Just chilling in my boxers. Nice, Captain. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be doing the same thing. Right, have you ever heard of the Black Mages? I think that was their name, but I believe they do metal/rock covers of Final Fantasy stuff. Yes, I have heard. I think that's what they're called too. I think you're correct. It's been a long time since I heard anything from them. I can't honestly. I can't remember if I was into what they were doing or not, but it's probably pretty sweet. There's a lot of Final Fantasy related music that I'm into. Like it's good, man. Like with those big orchestral things, you know, stuff's good, man. Stuff's really good. BD, you should go to Aaron Abdo's bar/restaurant in Seattle one day, man. If I get out there, yeah, that'd be sweet. Our walk-in isn't that big either, so we just don't have room for more kegs. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely go to Aaron Abdo's bar. Alright. Crab in the chat saying, hey, 3 Loki is looking for 24500 plus prestige, running 56555. Alright, there we go. If anybody's looking for a new alliance. Brian, you can simply turn off the camera in OBS. Oh, quick shot. You're right. I'm an idiot. Yeah, you're totally right, though. By the way, why do you stream primarily on YouTube Gaming over Twitch? Xenic, I tried going to Twitch, and not enough people followed me over there. It was cool. It was actually more fun over there. I mean, I still have a lot of fun on YouTube. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm miserable not being on Twitch. There was just a little bit more freedom on Twitch so that I could, like the stuff they were talking about, I could play like a little clip of and stuff like that, which I found to be really nice. But yeah, not enough people followed me over there. There was just a lot more people that preferred YouTube. And another one of the reasons why I went over to Twitch was I wanted to get partners so I could have some of the other unique stuff that Twitch offers. And because not enough people followed me over there, I also did not get partnered. So yeah, I was like, alright, well, if I'm not going to be partnered, and people seem to like YouTube better, I'll just stay at YouTube, whatever. Final Fantasy Talk's kind of ironic. Before I hopped in your stream, I was trying to find Final Fantasy 9 on the PS4 store. It's not there. I played Final Fantasy 9, Doc McShoddy. I never beat it. I got fairly far into it. Well, yeah, I never actually beat it. Okay, we can all chill at the no pants party, but if Cat Hill shows up, we gotta get dressed. I just imagine that she's not wearing pants either. Ah, alright. That sounded bad. Cat, I don't know if you are in here or not. I don't I'm not imagining you pantsless. I'm just saying, like, I imagine that everybody, regardless of gender, is not wearing pants. BG also applied for partnership, like, before or right when you started streaming. I did, but so I applied, like, the day that I started, and then I waited, like, a month or something like that, and I applied again, and it still wasn't happening. It's possible that if I stayed there longer it would have happened, but at the same time, like, the numbers were dropping, so, like, if they denied me when I was at, like, my peak, as the numbers were dropping, it would have just become harder and harder, so. Alright, come on, don't kill me, Ultron. Whew, don't evade, don't evade. Okay, good. Jeez. I die a lot more without having suicides, for sure. Twitch is great, but for some reason a lot of people are hesitant to give it a chance. I think it's just, like, I don't want to say laziness. Like, it's inconvenient. That's the word I'm looking for. It's inconvenient to have to, like, if people don't already have a Twitch account, it's inconvenient to, like, go there and have to make another account and stuff like that. Like, if you already have a Twitch account, then yeah, those people, like, they were set. And a lot of people did make accounts, which is cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys gave me a chance to go over there and taste the Twitch waters. But yeah, like, I understand it, man. There's plenty of things that I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to make another account. Like, another account, really? Nah, pass. Like, I won't even give something a chance just because of that. Like, oh, I gotta verify email? Pfft, no, I'm out. You know. Which, I mean, there's gonna be accounts for ContestChampion.com, by the way, but it's not required. It's just some unique features that it's kind of necessary for. So yeah, get ready to make another one, guys, if you want to. I'm only wearing a scarf right now. Nice, Aaron. The man's talking about being pantless, and Cena's talking about eating butt. What? That sounds like a good stream. BD's forgotten I existed. Crocbait, what's up, dude? I'm sorry if I missed your other messages. My parents are fighting because my dad was at a concert and was drunk. His phone died, so he took a cab home. My mom was worried, out looking for him. Home now, both fighting so stupid. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. Part of being an adult. I don't know why I said that. Part of being I don't know. I just felt like saying that, I guess. Like, yeah, it's part of being an adult. I had no reason to say that. But yeah. Beat Final Fantasy 9 years and years ago. I like to replay for nostalgia's sake. I've played all of them post Final Fantasy 7 multiple times, excluding 11 and 14. I almost got into 14. I almost got that game, and then I heard... like, I was hyped up before it came out, and then I heard really bad things as it was coming out. Plus, I heard there was no jump, and, like, what? Like, I think they updated it, and I'm pretty sure they included jump when they updated it. Actually, I'm not even 100% sure on that, but, yeah, when I found out there was no jump, I was like, well, I'm not playing this. Not that you, like, need a jump in an MMO, right? Like, World of Warcraft, you don't really need to jump to do, like, the boss fights or whatever. But it's just fun. And when I heard that, I was like, ah, that's a bad sign for Final Fantasy 14. Screw that. Long time. How you been, man? Congrats on 30k subs. Daredevil. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Welcome. Went until the 30s for 6-star shards. Yeah, I don't know who you're responding to there, Quickshot, but that is true. If anybody's opening up 5-star crystals, just wait. Just wait like 11 days. You're good. Find a master mode against Green Goblin boss. Only villains can get powers, so which characters can I use? Well, I mean, honestly, you don't need to gain power. But they have it in their profile. Like, if you're not sure who's a villain, I'll show you in just a second where you can check. BG, need your advice, good sir. Should I A, rank 4 Hood so I can add him to defense, B, rank 4 Iceman since I have mutant tier 4 to rank 5 him once get the basics? Dicer, I would say Iceman all the way, dude, for sure. Absolutely. Iceman, even if you were only looking for a defender, Iceman is probably the better of the two champions for defense. Oh, let me do this one fight and then I'll show the villain thing. Randy, see my drama with boss kill in war. Does it make you want Stark Spidey more? I did see it. There's something weird about that though, honestly. That I don't know if it was a bug. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Give me just a second. First I have to go to Champions. Alright, so I'm gonna look at Magneto. I think Magneto counts as a villain, right? The red Magneto counts as villain. So if you go in here and you click on his stats, you'll see the champion tags. My mouse doesn't show on this, but yeah, you'll see the champion tags. Actually, if I do this, there we go. I've got the offensive, damage over time, hashtag villain, bingo, right there. All you gotta do is click on the stats on the left side here. You almost realized they changed IP to hero. I know for a fact he was once labeled as villain. I remember explaining to people why. I never noticed that, Dicer. Yeah, he does say hero now though. Okay. Wait, still waiting for BG's blessings. DJ Ray Ray. My blessing about what? I want BG's blessing. He'll give me luck. Want a new champ. Not worried about the 6-star shards. Oh, the opening. You're gonna do an opening? Here we go. BG, I'm itching to open my 4-star to get the 5-star shards. I need to open a 5-star. I want a new champ. Should I do it? Will you show it? I mean, I could show it, DJ Ray Ray. If you want. You can go over there. But honestly, I think you should wait, dude. I know you're saying you're not worried about the 6-star shards, and I kind of get it because you get 5-star shards for duping the champion, right? So, not that big a deal. 5-star champions are going to be more important for a long time to come. But, I mean, still, 6-star shards, like, eventually, man. I don't know. I'd rather do it. BG, should I use my 4-star generic on Ultron, Doctor Strange, OG Cap, Phoenix, Rogue, Falcon, Nebs, Kamala Khan. Oh my goodness, dude. There's so many champions. Venapool, Miles, Spidey, Tree. Is that Groot? Or King Groot? War Machine, AM. Ant-Man, I guess. Quake, Ghost Rider, Gambit, Agent Venom, Old Man Logan, White Mags, Iron Patriot, Electro, Abomination. Hold on. Does this continue? Or OG Black Panther? I wouldn't use it on any of those. To be honest, man. I wouldn't use it on any of those, Crocbait. 4-star generics are really hard to come by. Like, I would only use a generic gem on someone I really need at the moment. So, I mean, if you really need one of those champions, then go for it. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I would hold out. I would hold out for a different one. BGC made a 5-star trash can video, and now analyzers copied them. When can we expect your and Joel's collaborative trash can videos? Thursday. Wait, what day is today? I can't. Oh, by the way, I didn't realize that today was Friday, man. All right, this is DJ Ray Ray opening up his stuff, so we're just hanging out here for a second, guys. He did confirm it in the chat. I didn't realize that today, like, I mean, technically it's Saturday now, but I still count it as Friday. I did not know it was Friday already. Like, this week has just gone by so fast, man. Like, the cable video, I'm going to try to have it out for, like, Sunday or Monday. I said by the end of this week, which means, like, you know, by tomorrow, but, like, by Saturday. But, yeah, Actually, what I might do, since I don't have suicides, maybe I will do a live stream. Maybe this would be cool. Maybe I should do a live stream with cable going through Road to the Labyrinth. I don't know if that'd be interesting to anybody. BG's birthday. Fabio Jr. Happy birthday. Ready to finish watching The Defenders? It's an amazing show. I heard it was pretty good too. A lot of people were saying it's good. Just don't mention any kind of spoilers whatsoever for the people who have not seen it yet. BG attempted to use the generic gem on either Quake or Ghost Rider. I've heard that they're both... Well, I mean, I know for a fact that Quake is okay without the generic. I use the generic on her myself for prestige reasons. Ghost Rider, I haven't really messed with much, but I've heard that he's still okay without being awakened, but his awakened ability is pretty nice. I mean, if you use him a lot, hey, I can't stop you, but personally, I love having just a generic gem just in the bank, in the stash, ready to go if I get like a featured champion or something like that. But yeah, I took 5 weeks off work and went back 3 days ago. I hate it already. Not sure how you're gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I don't have to, Dysentery Joe, but yeah, I probably will have to. But I mean, that's alright. I've had such a long break right now that feels good, man. It feels good. Like, yeah, I mean, it would suck to go back to work, and it'd be a different job and everything like that. I'd have to learn everything, but whatever. Let me not think about that right now. I will get sad. 3 hours worth of you trying to convince us cable is relevant while playing content that cable isn't good for? Sure, why not? I think cable would be good for it. Wait, what do we have here? What the? That's got to be a bug. There's no way you just pulled 3 Iron Mans. Iron dudes. What was your old job? I'm not saying until I move, and I'm going to be moving pretty soon. So, yeah, I'll say after I move. DJ Ray, how much stuff do you have to open? I mean, I guess I already know the answer to that. DJ Ray is also a crazy grinder. DJ Ray grinds harder than I do. Can't say that about too many people. But he's killing it in the arena. Absolutely shredding the arenas. BG, can you do a video on the statistics screen? I don't know how to read / interpret any of that stuff. Oh no. We get a moment of silence, guys. Ah, double duped. Damn, dude. Sucks, man. How would Cable be good for Road's Labyrinth? Degeneration. How would Cable be good against Safeguard? Degeneration plus his special 2 gets around it, I believe. The concussion turns it off. Turns him into Black Widow. Old school Black Widow, too. Need to burn Cosmic Tier 4 Class Callus. I don't need 550s anywhere. Just burning the overflow. Who'd you rank up first? Thor, Ms. Marvel, King Groot. I mean, Thor does the most damage, so he'll technically be the fastest to go through like arena or something like that. But I'd probably level up King Groot just because I'm more interested in seeing what he has going for him. So yeah, if you're interested in King Groot like I am, go with him. If you're just interested in speed, go with Thor. Man, there's only one thing good about Iron Patriot. You guys know what's good about Iron Patriot? Look at that. Look at his crotch, man. It is just he's stacked right there. I'm sorry. Matt Smokey, or I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Matt Smokey sent it over $10 saying last 5-star polls in order: Colossus, Ronin, Colossus again, Thor, Jane Foster, Cyclops, Loki, Spider-Gwen, Iron Patriot. Jeez, dude. That's some crappy openings there. I mean, some of those are not... No, that's pretty crappy, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Cry for fluff. Hugs for Brian Grant. Well, I mean, I don't need the hugs. I didn't just get all those champions. Dang, dude. I really appreciate that $10 though, man. That's a very generous donation. Let me get you all hooked up with a big old D. Eliminating the double D up here. Yeah, thank you very much. I really hope that your 5-star luck is a bit better going forward, man, because, yeah, damn. Really not the best stuff there. Okay. I mean, I'm glad you're still doing the streaming deal. Me too, man. It's fun. Yeah, thank you again, Matt. Yeah, like this wouldn't be the worst pull if it was like the first time, because DJ Ray Ray, like I said, he kills it in the arena. So a new champion for him is actually like a big deal. You know, it would give him like 200,000 extra points in just in 1 3-day arena. So yeah, it would be nice, but the fact that it's a double dupe of all things, gah. Brian, what bug were you talking about? Gotta be a little bit more specific than that, Legacy. You talking about in my war video? Or what? You're gonna get the community to rally behind faster cooldowns for AQ all the time. It does nothing but help the players. I mean, I can't really do anything about that. I can't control it, Tommy Tuna. I would not be opposed to it. I'd be fine with them lowering the cooldowns, but they've already said in the past that the content is balanced around the longer timers, so it's nothing I can really say. He said a bug in my war video about the Dormammu boss fight. No, not about the Dormammu boss fight. At least I didn't. Oh! Now I know what you're talking about. Yes, Legacy. We'll get to that in a second. Caleb Myers saying over $2 saying maybe one day we'll break the Decade record. I don't know, man. It was 30 that one night. It's pretty crazy. It's possible though. It's possible. Thank you very much for that $2. Appreciate that. BG, please kiss me already. I was about to like blow you a kiss, and then I realized like just how I don't want me blowing a kiss to be on the internet ever. Okay, hold on. Let me find it here, Legacy. Ready to catch 30? I checked that earlier. Yeah, Articast. It hit 30, dude. And I gotta go into my videos. Where is it? Give me a sec on reading chat, guys. YouTube stuffs. Okay. So I've got a video playing right now. This is the war that I just uploaded. Let me skip ahead. Get to Dormammu here. And watch his nodes, Legacy. The nodes is what I'm talking about specifically here. Okay, here we go. True Strike. Attacks ignore armor, resistance, and evasion. I'm not 100% sure. Like I don't know all the details about True Strike, but I believe that this means that your Spider-Man should not have evaded those attacks. You were still blocking, right? So I think you would have just ended up like blocking the attacks. Maybe it's not specials. I don't know, Art of Chaos. That sounds weird though, right? Like that's what I thought too, but after thinking about it for like a few seconds, I was like, no, that can't be it, right? Why would it work like that? Ryan, check the alliance screen. The impossible just happened. Okay. What's on the alliance screen here? GMCC has been rough on me. Oh wait. The 4-star? Those things. I mean, those things are packed with the 4 stars. Congrats though, if that was your 4-star there. BGMC has been rough on me. Opened 3 5-star crystals. Got 2 juggernauts and abomination. Out of a 5-star crystal, abomination does not exist in the 5-star crystal. I lose my arena win streak. Streams are keeping motivated though. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the streams. You must have met a different champion though, because abomination's not in there. Sorry to hear about the bum luck there though. BG, out of all champs in the game, which is your favorite? Not your most overpowered, just your favorite use and stuff. Well, they're kind of the same thing. It's Gwenpool. Gwenpool is my favorite and the strongest. I'm really into like glass cannon type champions. So it used to be Rocket, who is not the most powerful. But yeah, like the thing about Gwenpool too, even if Gwenpool like let's say her damage got nerfed or something like that, I just really like her animations. She's so smooth. There's nothing like too crazy. It's not distracting. It's not like the Stark Spidey. As much as I like him and as cool as his animations look when other people are using him, he just feels a little bit funny to me. Feels a little bit weird to me. Never would have thought that guy without. Never would have got the. Yeah. Oh yeah. Never would have got that guy without new crystals. Yeah, dude, for sure. I mean, I didn't get him either until the new crystals, man. But yeah, congrats, dude. Pretty sweet. It's kind of stupid that an attack could ever ignore evasion. No, I don't think so, Big Balls. That like True Strike is in a lot of different games. That's as common as like a critical hit. All right, maybe not that common because critical hit is in literally like everything. But True Strike is in a ton of games. It's just a way to counter evasion. That's like you can still swipe and everything like that. Like you can still swipe and evade. It's just like the Spider-Man kind of evade, you know, like the auto evade type stuff, the passive evades. My best Magic War boss fight today. Full health Gwen took Magic down to 27k in one go. Dude. The Magic was SIG 80. Nice, man. Holy crap. That's pretty crazy, dude. I would love to have a fight like that. One day, guys. One day, maybe there'll be like a good boss fight that I can upload to the channel. But, oh, man. I feel like that day. It's not anytime soon. I need to get my skills up still. You think I should rank up for arena speed grinding 3 stars? Just all the heaviest hitters. It doesn't. You don't have to rank it, like you don't have to get too specific with it. Just anyone that hits really hard, like your Iron Fists and stuff. Let's cut up for Tier 4 class Catalyst Arena and the Tier 4 class Catalyst, or for the Tier 4 class Catalyst. I don't know exactly. I've heard in the past it's been like 12 million. People have more champions now, so it's possible that that number has gone up. But at the same time, a lot of people don't necessarily need those catalysts anymore. Like the people who have the craziest of rosters don't even need those class catalysts. But there are still quite a few people out there that desperately need class catalysts. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was right about that 12 million mark, but I haven't looked at it in a very long time. So I don't know for sure. PG, should I rank up 5-star Cable duped or Dormammu unduped to rank 4? I would just go with Cable, honestly. Like Dormammu is awesome. I would go with Dormammu if he was awakened, but without him being awakened, like, I don't know. Like, one of the reasons that I rank up 5-star champions is for prestige, and Dormammu's prestige without being awakened would not be good. So, yeah, I would go with Cable personally. But it's up to you, man. 5-star decisions, 5-star champions. Like, that is a big decision to make, you know? So, yeah. Good luck with making it. Spidey still evades when Karnak has True Strike up. It's not supposed to, though, right? Hey, BG, what are some of your favorite games you ever played? And have you ever played Super Mario 64? Dude, not only have I played Super Mario 64, I've beat it. I've gotten all 120 stars like multiple times. Yeah, that game is amazing. Some of my favorites, though, oof. So my favorite of all time is Diablo 2. I'm a big fan of Blizzard games. Played a lot of Diablo 2, played a lot of Warcraft 3, played a lot of World of Warcraft. I've never played like Overwatch. I'm not huge on first-person shooters, although I did play Counter-Strike for a good number of hours. I've definitely played other first-person shooters too, but yeah, Counter-Strike was the one I played the most. That for like PC games, that's like PC games of what I've been playing for mostly, at least for the past like 16 years or something like that. I think since around like 2001. So yeah, like Hearthstone 2 is another one. Dota 2. Here's a New Earth. I never played StarCraft, no. When it goes to like the older games, like the console games, which I think is what you're asking, more about the console games probably, then yeah, Nintendo 64. I played a lot of good games on Nintendo 64. A lot of the Nintendo games is what I was into, more so than like Xbox and PlayStation. I was more into like Mario and Zelda, and like all the different games that they're around, like, you know, Mario Kart, Mario Party, all those. Bunch of the different Zeldas. But not only those games too, of course. And I was never like, you know, saying that like, oh, I'm not gonna play this console because this other console's better. No, I was never like that. I will play any game on any console, or any game, just period. It doesn't even have to be a video game, right? Like, I'm just a fan of games themselves. So it's not like that. But do you have a Nintendo Switch yet? No, I don't even have a TV. I know, well, you don't have to have a TV for Nintendo Switch, right? But no, I'm not gonna get any consoles anytime soon. Going back to the favorite games though, Mega Man, just the Mega Man series, definitely one of my favorites. Blast Corps comes to mind for some reason because it was a Nintendo 64 game that was like kind of unique. Had a good time in it. I don't know if anybody's played that. I was always a Mortal Kombat fanatic. Mortal Kombat's pretty good. Like the first few. When they went to like 3D mode, I tapped out. I really did not like when Mortal Kombat went to like the 3D plane or whatever. Oh, speaking of Mortal Kombat too. Speaking of Mortal Kombat and somewhat obscure Nintendo 64 games, what is it? Mortal Kombat Mythologies? Is it Mythologies? I think that's what it's called. Anthologies? No, I think it's Mythologies. We were like playing as Sub-Zero in like a side-scrolling, like, I don't even know what it was, man. I don't even know what it was. Side-scrolling platforming. Did it have some RPG elements? Maybe some RPG elements thrown in there. Sub-Zero Mythologies. Ah, is that what it was called? That sounds like it's it. That game was awful. It was awful. Bionic Commando was the best game ever made, but that's NES. Dude, I have a lot of fond memories of NES too. The first RPG, like the first real RPG that I ever played, was Dragon Warrior, which is now like, well, I was gonna say now it's Dragon Quest, but it's always been Dragon Quest. But that was like the Japanese name for it, right? I think. BG, do you like Seaton? Yeah, Seaton's fine. If you're asking if I like him, then yes. No, I don't know. But yeah, there's a ton of games. It's tough to think of them all like off the top of my head, but I've actually played like thousands of games. That's not an exaggeration. I used to play like flash games, just flash games on my computer all the time on like those free webs, like the free flash game websites. Like Congregate is probably the biggest one right now, but before Congregate was around, there was, or at least before I knew of it, there was other websites that I played like flash games on. Golden Axe, oh heck yeah, Golden Axe, dude, love Golden Axe. Love Golden Axe. I used to play that on Sega Genesis all the time, and in the arcade sometimes. Tower defense games? Oh, tower defense games are awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna make a tower defense game at some point in my life. 100% sure of that. Tower defense games I got into big time when I was playing Warcraft 3. Love those. Metroid, yeah, Metroid, Castlevania, those are all great. That type of RPG. Love it. Love it. My favorite one is Rogue Legacy. That like has like similar stuff to it as it's like similar feel at least to like Castlevania and Metroid and stuff. Different kind of, you know, it's unique too in its own way. But did you ever play side scroller X-Men game that had like 6 spots in the arcade game? Yeah, for sure, dude. That game is awesome. I want Kabam to like have that at their booth, man. Like I swear. It'd be, or if they had another party this year, it'd be awesome. Legacy, don't want to answer you. Legacy, I'm sorry. What are you asking? Oh, you're talking to Krabs? Okay. Duke Nukem though. Duke Nukem is really good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yep. The second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Turtles in Time. We've talked about those here for sure before. Brian, do you have a middle name? And if not, what is it? Wait, if not, what is it? My middle name is Schwarzenberger. No, I don't know. That was just a totally made-up name. I don't want to say my middle name. Rampage? Yeah, I've played Rampage on NES. There was also one for Nintendo 64, I believe. I don't think I ever... I think I have played the one for Nintendo 64 now that I think about it. But I played the one on NES a lot more than that. Rise of the Triad? No, it doesn't sound familiar. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Ryan Rampage Grant. Did you ever play MCOC? Really good game, you should try it. I'm not really into Marvel stuff, so I don't think I'll like it. His middle name is Banana? You're right. Brian Banana Grant. There it is. I'm trying to think of some other games. Some other, like, more... Maybe not obscure games, but maybe, like, some of the lesser-known games that maybe some of you have played. But honestly, like, nothing's coming to mind right now. Okay, how about like some of the RPGs that were similar to Final Fantasy, but well, like, all right, so Final Fantasy was like the first like awesome RPG that I ever played. Like I played Dragon Warrior, and that was pretty awesome, but it didn't compare to like the first time I put in Final Fantasy VII. Actually, I probably saw my brother playing it for the first time, and I was just like blown away. Like, whoa. Just like the intro to Final Fantasy VII, like just completely blew me away. Unfortunately, I didn't really play any of them on Super Nintendo, so I never played Chrono Trigger when I was a kid. I never played Chrono Trigger, but yeah, that game is pretty awesome. I didn't play Secret of Mana as a kid either. Like I played, you know, I played these games later on, you know, when I was already like you know, like when PlayStation 2 was already out. Like I was going back to playing these Super Nintendo games because I really like Super Nintendo a lot. It's one of my favorite consoles for sure. Like at one point I was collecting Super Nintendo games, but that really didn't last long. I only got like 20 ever or something like that. So like after I played Final Fantasy VII, I wanted to play a bunch more of these RPGs, and I got like really into the RPG stuff. And Lunar was probably my favorite one. I think it was Lunar. Like, well, and by I think it was Lunar, it was 100% Lunar, but I'm trying to figure out if it was Lunar. Because I think there's two of them, right? There's like Lunar, Silver Star Story Complete. I think that's the one I played, and I don't know if that's like the first or second one. But yeah, that game is awesome. Come on now, guys. See, we haven't played Tetris for hours on end. John Doe, I'm not a huge fan of Tetris. I have played it. I've definitely played it for like a few hours of my life. but I'm not a huge fan of Tetris. You ever played Pokemon? Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely. I only played the first 2 generations, though. After that, it pains me to say this because I love just like the idea of Pokemon, right? Like, I wish Pokemon was real life. That'd be sweet. Actually, no, it's kind of messed up in real life, right? Like, trapping these animals in balls and then making them fight and everything like that. But anyway, it'd still be sweet if that's what real life was like, kind of. But having said that, I don't think I could ever play Pokemon again. It's not because I'm like an adult now or anything like that. I don't care one bit about that, man. I got no shame. It's just, I don't know, it feels like it's the same game, kind of over and over. Like I feel like I could only have the Pokemon experience that one time, and I played 2 generations of it because, you know, I thought I can like get that experience again. But the second time playing it, you know, like, it wasn't as good. It was still fun, but not as good. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I can't play another generation of this. Jesus, Mike Vick, take it easy. Yeah, man. If I could live in any world, it would probably be Pokemon. I'd be the champion of every region. I don't know, man. You really think you could be the very best? Like no one ever was? Why can't Loki steal Silver Warriors buffs? Is that an ability or is it a bug? Happened in Arena today. Art of Chaos, good question. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that interaction before. Playing fat-headed for misspelling Guardians. Considered abandoning 3 Loki and making new 3 Loki, but we don't want to have to deal with lower tiers of war and AQ. AQ, I don't... No, I guess you do have to deal with the lower tiers of AQ for like 2 weeks, right? Yeah, screw it, dude. Honestly, who cares? It's fine. Brian, why'd you go to Suicides? I've been a poor subscriber for a couple months. It's all good, dude. I just want a better war defense, and I might actually get Suicides again. Well, all right. So I'm definitely gonna switch back to the Suicides at some point, but every once in a while I like to go a little time without having the Suicides just to gain that other perspective. I dropped the Suicides like 2 months ago for a little bit too. It hasn't been that long, you know, since I last dropped them, but gotta do it every once in a while. Gotta have that perspective. Make sure that I still am confident in the decisions that I'm making, even though I understand, you know, the playstyle is not for everybody. And then I also really wanted better war defenders, because the place that Suicide's masteries are the worst at is war defense. Everywhere else, honestly, it's fine. I mean, it's a little bit better not having them in war offense, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not worth the sacrifice, in my opinion. In Alliance Quest, I actually prefer to have the Suicides on rather than not having them on. And then Arena and regular questing, I'd rather have them on as well. You know, certain quests I would take them off. Like, I mean, I kept them on for Labyrinth of Legends, but if I was using Star-Lord, for example, I would definitely take them off. They're not that good for Star-Lord. But yeah, I'm working on builds right now that I can kind of swap between when I place my defenders and then go back to playing other parts of the game, kind of thing. So, Final Fantasy on PS1, have you played Legend of Dragoon? I've actually never played it. Legend of Dragoon, wasn't that on... No, I'm thinking of a different game. I was going to say, wasn't that on Sega Saturn? What game is that, though? That's a different one, right? Or is that Legend of Dragoon? I can't remember now. Brian, if you had 455 magic Suicides with her on D on the left mini boss, would be insane. You're probably right, dude. You're probably right. I've thought about that before, too. Like, magic with Suicides might not be that bad. If I could live in any world, I'd live in Star Trek. Awesome technology, no fighting among humans, no famine, no greed. I've never watched Star Trek, but actually it sounds pretty sweet. I've put in too many hours in Hearthstone. I'm ashamed of myself, and also MCOC. I've played quite a bit of I mean, both of those, I guess. There's definitely been a bunch of hours in both. If you had a 5-star star key, would you put them back on? Yeah. I mean, he doesn't need suicides to be good. And suicide, like, he's still good with the suicides. Because, alright, here's the thing. He doesn't scale as well as other champions do with suicides because of all those poise charges. But you don't always have 10 poise charges. Something I noticed in Alliance War, taking him in there those couple times, is that you get backed against the wall pretty quickly. It's like, depending on how the opponent's playing, depending on how the AI is playing. So sometimes you could only get like 4 or 5 poise charges, and then you just gotta go. Just gotta start hitting. So I think suicides are still fine for him. Missed out on some seriously good gaming by not liking Star Trek / Star Wars. I've played some of the Star Wars games. I've never played a Star Trek game. I've played some of the Star Wars game. There was a Star Wars game on a Nintendo 64 where you had to like fly around. Oh god, I don't even know what they're called. Like the big giant things in like a tundra type setting or something like that. You had to like fly around them and like tie up his legs kind of thing to make him fall over or something. Like, that was pretty sweet, man. I could very distinctly remember that. I just don't know what all that stuff is called. Played Injustice 2? No, I've not. I've actually never even played Injustice 1. Wait, no, actually, I played Injustice 1 for maybe about like 10 minutes at a friend's house. Legend of Dracoon is an RPG similar to Final Fantasy. It's a 3-disc PS1 game. I still have a copy of it, along with a copy of Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I've definitely heard of it. I was thinking of a... There's a different game, though. Killer Instinct Gold on Nintendo 64? Yeah, Killer Instinct is pretty sweet. I wanted to play the new one, but I never did. Alright, I have to find the name of this game for Sega Saturn, because it's like a really... It's an expensive game. It's an expensive, like, collectible kind of game. Sega Saturn. Panzer Dragoon. I don't know, but I don't know if anybody's played this game before. This game right here, I think it's still expensive, if I'm not mistaken. Panzer Dragoon Saga. I never played it. Sega Saturn actually had some okay games. Wasn't the best. Dreamcast, I actually really liked Dreamcast. There was a bunch of good games on Dreamcast. This was a good system. One of my favorites, actually. Anyway, why am I on this? There's just like a gigantic wall of text here. BG, I'm on the road. Don't worry, I'm not driving. And my service keeps cutting in and out. Try to join back later. Alright. I'm going memes last name if you end up cutting out. I like playing without suicides. I don't, to be honest. I try my best to not complain about it, but I really like suicide masteries. Panzer Dragoon is nothing to do with what I mentioned. No, I mean I didn't think it was, but I just wanted to know the name of that game. I've definitely heard of Legend of Dragoon too, but I don't even know what it looks like. To be honest, I don't know what it looks like. I mean, from what you described, I can kind of imagine something, but the thumbnail for your Alliance video is sexy. Thanks, man. BG, why'd you take Jugs up? He's pretty good on defense, especially with maxed out Mystic Dispersion. Or I should say, only with Mystic Dispersion? I don't know how good he is without Mystic Dispersion. I mean, I guess still decent because I definitely have died to Juggernaut in like Alliance Quest before and stuff, so. But yeah, anyway, he's pretty good for defense. Atari was my first system. Nice, Chris. I've played Atari. I don't think I've never actually owned one, but I've played one at like, I think my uncle had one, and when I went over there like a few times, didn't go over there too much, but I definitely played it. And then I had ColecoVision. That wasn't my first system, but like I got it at some point when like probably Nintendo 64 was out or something like that. I was always pretty into gaming. Like, I'll tell you guys a somewhat embarrassing story that I've told before, so it's okay. I was playing a game. Actually, I'll find it so you guys can see a little bit of what the game was like. Oh, God, this bright screen, man. Simpsons NES. There we go. Art of Chaos, sending back 20 bucks, saying don't go back to work, ETA for website. Dude, Art of Chaos, thank you, man. Super generous donation. Thank you very much, dude. ETA for website. I'm gonna be really pissed if I can't get it out before Comic-Con. The goal is just before Comic-Con, and then once this first feature is up. Because I've said it before 1,000 times too, it's just gonna have like one pretty good feature on it that I think people will find useful. After that, the development should be a bit quicker, just because some of the other features that I want to add don't take quite as long, and a lot of the groundwork will be like all done and stuff like that. But yeah, the goal is in September here. The goal is in September for it to be out. Probably the end of September, though, if I'm being honest. But yeah, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. I'm definitely not going back to work until I move, if I have to go back to work, that is. Which is not until November 1st, so. But okay, let me show you guys this game real quick so I can get off this super bright screen. Hold on. Little story time here. I think this is the game. I can't find the one level. Hold on. I have it on Google Images right now, so I just want to make sure nothing crazy comes up before I show you guys what I'm looking at. What other games are there? Hang on. Alright, whatever. It does. I guess it doesn't have to be like the exact game here, but I'm pretty sure that this is the game. So I remember, like, this is a Simpsons game. It's called The Simpsons: Bart versus the Space Mutants. This was for NES. And turn on that save search. Does that help? I don't think there's anything too crazy here, but yeah. Wow, these screenshots are so small. Here we go. So you'd like walk around. It was just like kind of like side-scrolling action platformer kind of thing. And then there's these levels that you got to where you got to like skateboard. See how to skateboard there? I can't even tell, man. So bad. But yeah, I was playing this game when I was like, I don't know, when I was like 6 years old or something like that. 6, 7, something like that. And I got to this one level, and like I got so far in the game at one, like this was a really hard game for me. This was a really hard game for me to play. Like this, even going back to it, I'm sure it's not the easiest of games. Like some of these NES games, they're just kind of tough. Like not tough in a good way either. Like tough, like hard to master the controls, right? Sometimes just like walking around and the jumps and stuff like that aren't the greatest. But anyway, I got so far in this game, and I was so pumped to you know, finally make it to like the next level. Finally, after like playing it for so long and like dying on the earlier levels and stuff like that. And I had to pee really bad. I didn't want to stop playing. So instead of like, you know, going to the bathroom like what you should do, I just stood up. Like I was sitting down and I just stood up and I was wearing sweatpants. And I just let it rip. I just let it rip, man. I didn't stop playing. And I just peed right there. It was worse than peeing my pants because, of course, you know, like it's just sweatpants, so it like goes through the materials. So it's like, so I was like peeing on myself, peeing my pants, peeing like a little bit outside my pants. And I didn't want to stop playing, man. I didn't want to stop playing. So yeah, man, there's a little story. Like if you guys think I'm even remotely hardcore in Marvel Contest of Champions, I've toned it down a lot. All right, I've toned it down a lot. I'm nowhere near as hardcore of a gamer as I used to be. Yo, BG, Graphic Sync, what's up, dude? When are you going to Comic-Con? Just check the tickets and everything is sold out except for Thursday. Fly Guy, I'm actually only going on Thursday. I only have tickets for Thursday. What a role model, yeah, I know. What were you playing when you peed in the planter? I never peed in a planter. If you're talking about the time where I peed in a bag and put it behind the radiator, I was playing Shark Attack, which is a board game. I was just pumped, man. Like I was pumped that I got that far. I really didn't want to stop playing. I just had to keep going. BG, what are the requirements to join for Loki? Wolf, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's like 5,200 plus prestige. We have event minimums for every single event, so you have to make sure that you can do all of those, including the arena ones. Map 6 experience, probably. Something like that. Did you get a kick out of Slice 'em show the other day? I'm never doing that again. I sound like a doofus? No. Dude, you sounded good. What are you talking about, Graphic Sync? Are you just talking about, like, you don't like the sound of your own voice? Because everybody goes through that, man. Everybody goes through that. Literally, like, every single person I know, when they hear their own voice, they're like, what? That's not what I sound like. But no, you sounded good, dude. I was only able to stay for maybe, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes tops or something like that, because I had to get back to work on videos and stuff. But it was good. I thought it was cool, man. You are a big part of the community, so I thought it was cool that they did that. Royal Marshal sending over $2 and set up your streams to be shown on the Discord. Wait, are you saying you did that, or are you saying, like, you're telling me to do it? If you're saying you did that, awesome. If you're telling me to do that, then I don't even have Discord. I don't even know how it works. I know what it is, I've just never used it. But thank you very much. Appreciate that $2 donation. Hate the sound of my own voice. I don't speak because of this reason. Dude. Oh, hold up. Am I about to die here? Yeah, like I said, everybody feels the same way, man. Well, I'm glad you liked it. You asked me to do it. Yeah, I think it was cool. And again, I said, I don't know. Wait. Did I misread what you said there? Where was your last message? Oh, well, either way. Yes, sir, I got a 5-star Gwen. I'm hoping that you're saying Gwenpool, but I'm thinking that you're probably saying Spider-Gwen. Jan Rivera. In that case, I am sorry to hear that. BG, did you see my puns? John J. I don't think so. Let's scroll up a little bit. Did that piss off your friends because you had the game in the bag? Wow, dude. No. Alright, I didn't really want to go into another peeing story, but fine, I'll tell the shark attack story. Let's go to Google again so I can show you guys what this game's all about. After this, I'm done talking about peeing stories. Shark Attack board game. Alright, so here we go. This is Shark Attack. I think this is the box for Shark Attack. Or no, this is just like this is probably the commercial or something like that. But yeah, basically, it was this like little board, right? It's just like this circular board. You attach the shark to it. He's on like this little track here, and you have your pieces, and you like, I can't remember exactly, but I think you like roll to go farther or something like that. And I think it's just whoever can like get around the furthest before, like, and the other people will get eaten by the shark or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I was playing this game, and I was playing it with my brother, and I was playing it with my brother's friend as well, who's, of course, you know, my brother's a little bit older than me. Yeah, it's a little bit of a better shot here. My brother's a little bit older than me, so of course his friend's a little bit older too, and I thought they were gonna cheat. Like, I had to go to the bathroom. I was playing in the basement of you know, like where I used to live or whatever. So I was playing in the basement, and I had to like go upstairs to go to the bathroom, and I thought for sure these guys are gonna cheat, and that's gonna be it for me, man. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna get eaten by the shark. I didn't like to lose. So these little pieces here and the dice, they came in like this little plastic bag, and I saw the bag, and I saw an opportunity, basically. So I just peed in the bag instead, and then I was like, what do I do with this now? And I was young, all right. I'm pretty young at this point. All right. So it's not like I would do this today, but you know, then I was like, well, what should I do with this now? And you know, they were like, well, just put the bag behind the radiator over there. I was like, okay, that's a good idea. No one will find it there. I'll definitely never get in trouble for that. So I put it behind there, and then I don't know if I was just scared that my brother and his friend were gonna tell on me, or if they'd threatened to, but I paid them each $1 to not tell on me, which didn't make any sense because I had to go upstairs to get the money to pay them. So, but I paid them the money, and then 5 minutes later, they told on me. Those sons of... and I got grounded for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, guys, I used to be something of a hardcore gamer. Not anymore, though. Now I just like to relax, put some time into the arena. Savages? Yeah, man. One time a kid in front of me on a roller coaster peed his pants on a loop and it dropped on me. Frost, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, that sounds really crappy, dude. But that's also really funny, dude. Did you get grounded for peeing or for attempted bribery? No, that was the peeing thing, I'm pretty sure. Although I don't know if they ever said specifically, so it's a good question. Maybe I'll ask my folks about that. I don't even know if they'll remember that, man. That was so long ago. Or anyone else, if I buy Angela 5-star crystal but don't open until August 30th, if I dupe a champ, will I get 6-star shards or no? You should, Doc McShoddy. The way I understand it, yeah, you should get the 6-star shards. Did you also play Pokemon Go? I'm getting sick of students always gathering me looking for Pokemon. I've never actually played Pokemon Go. No. I probably would have gotten into it, but like the combat in that game didn't look very interesting. The collection part seems cool and everything, like the concept of it seems awesome actually, but I was like, wait, how do you fight? You just like tap? Nah, pass. Plus, I was already playing this game. I was already too involved in this game. Tomorrow, go to his house and punch him and remind him of that story. Actually, tomorrow, we're getting into some shenanigans that maybe I'll tell you guys about. I don't know. Got some weird stuff planned. So I will see him tomorrow, and I will remind him of it. Sorry for the spam. It's Fathead's fault. You don't gotta spam it. I mean, I haven't seen if you've been spamming it, to be honest. But yeah, don't spam it too much, I guess. Do you watch Game of Thrones? No, I don't. Got vomited on a roller coaster. Oof. Which is worse, man? Getting peed on or getting vomited on? Oh man, that's pretty bad. Either way, it's a lose-lose. Took down Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 181 hits with a 440 Archangel. It's pretty good, dude. That Archangel. Oh, what the? Did I almost just die from that? This is a 3-star that I'm fighting. Holy crap. Puke by far. Probably. They changed the arena where you don't need to hit the help button anymore. No. Wait, did they? I think I'm still hitting the help button. Well, let me take a look at that. Robbing a store tomorrow? No. No, definitely not. Storm 2 bar is amazing. It is. Crap, did you see that, dude? Just opened one of those 10k arena crystals. It was such a tease. Passed 2 5-star punishers. Landed on gold. Between the second and third. Yeah, dude. That's how it. Oh, wait. I just got wrecked again. What is going on, man? I'm not paying enough attention. But yeah, that's how it always is with those crystals, man. It sucks. One day the 5-star Punisher will actually be gotten by somebody, because I still have not seen a picture of anybody getting him. Do you just hate websites that says hack, no verification, and when I go to the website it keeps asking for human verification? To be honest, I don't really see much of that. Worst that happened to me was I was in the back seat of my buddy's car. He was driving and his girl was in the passenger seat. She hawked this nasty loogie and spit outside her window. Flew back in. Oh, in your mouth, dude? Oh, that sucks, man. DJ Ray Ray. Oh, actually, is that the worst, or was it the time you were eating ant cereal or something? Because I still remember that story, dude. That was a pretty good one. Opened 5 uncollected arena crystals, and 3 of them were 4-star punishers? What? That's pretty crazy, dude. If Punisher was a DC character, his nemesis would it be the Rewarder? Is that an actual character, or are you just saying it because of like the name? What's your count on Premium Hero Crystal Shards? I kind of want to race you to 1 million, but you may have too much of a head start. I think I'm at 170,000 if I'm not mistaken. Do you use Line App Prestige Bot? I do not, no. I've heard of it, but nah, I don't really need it. Endless crystals have screwed me so much. Tried a few the other day and passed up 4 or 5-star punishers next to each other. And then a gold, and then 2 more punishers, and then on the gold. Yeah, man. Please read my previous message. Thanks, BG. Alright. Yeah, hold on. ABG opened 4-star Egomaniac crystals for back-to-back 4-star Ms. Marvel and Quake, and 3-star Green Goblin and Doc Ock. How about that? It's pretty good, dude. Getting I mean, how many did you open though? Is the thing. But hey, getting 2 4-stars out of those, pretty good. But I think I puked. I think puked on wins. You hear of golden showers, but never heard of people getting puked on for fun. Crab, let me tell you something. You're still a young lad in the world. It's out there, all right? If you can think of it, it's out there, and it exists, and people are doing it for fun. Some people. Screamed like a girl. She was so embarrassed. Said she forgot I was even in the car. That bitch. I wanted to throw up. That was the worst. Those ants. Oh, man. That is pretty bad, though, dude. We gotta change the subject, man. We've been talking about this for too long, man. Not gonna talk about the featured Doc Ock 5-star crystal. Didn't go well, I'm guessing, Graphics Inc. Sorry to hear that, dude. This game had lifetime stats, so we could see like how many units, battleships, gold, etc. we have earned over the history of the game. Does that make me weird? Demiok, I've thought of that too. Of course, right? I'm into the stats as well. But honestly, maybe it's a good thing that we don't see it. Like in World of Warcraft, they had the /played command, where you could see how many hours you've put into the game, how many days. And yeah, at some point you're just like, oh god, really? Been playing this one character for how many days? I'd still take a look at it though. I'd still want to see. I know Kabam can see that stuff, right? They track all that stuff. They just won't show us. Did really well on 100 uncollected, opened 3,075 units and 3 4-star Punishers out of 100 crystals. What? Art of Chaos. That is ridiculously good, dude. That is insanely good. Like, my opening was good, but that opening blows it away. My old roommate puked on a girl during sex once, drunk as hell. First thing he said, "Oh man, I'm sorry, but I swear it's not you. I drank way too much." Wow. Like the girl was really sitting there thinking it was her or something like that. Yeah, right. That's pretty funny. Things you do and say when you're drunk. I don't know if I should dupe him or not. I've heard pros and cons both. Yeah, I still don't know anything about him yet, to be honest. Like, I know a tiny bit, but not much. When I get him, I'm going to test him out without awakening him, and then awaken him and test him out again. So it should be a pretty interesting testing session on Sunday. BG, should I rank up Old Man Logan X23 or Ultron rank 4, all unduped? Thoughts on them for AQ and AW? Pass on Old Man Logan. So X23 or Ultron to rank 4. Personally, I got to go with Ultron, and I would use him in Alliance Quest. The dude can just walk down any path. It doesn't matter what nodes you're fighting against. He's not really a boss killer. His damage output is not you know, that high to be a boss killer. He's capable of it, but he's not, like, it's not really his purpose. But just the fact that he has double immunities, he has 2 different healing points, 2 different reliable healing points. In my opinion, Ultron is a god. Some people do not like him though, so I would say, you know, play with both of them. If you really don't like Ultron, then hey, you don't have to rank him up. An X23 is a really good champion. But personally, Ultron. I'm at 25 uncollected arena crystals, up to 530k gold, nothing else. Damn, dude. That sucks. Once I scared my little cousin, he pissed his pants. It's always good, man. If I did that to my little cousin, I would just, for the rest of my life, not only would I remind him of that today, but I would try to get him to do it again and again. I haven't been able to take the collector down yet, but I have 400,000 battle chips saved up, and I'm very much looking forward to a huge opening when I finally take that bugger down. Yeah, man, should be good. I mean, there is a chance that you get unlucky, but I feel like with the bigger openings, you know, because it averages out better, there's less chance for disappointment. It's still possible to happen, but for something like the arena crystals, at least, it should average out pretty good. PG, I want a max 4-star X23 to go along with max 4-star Wolverine. What do you think? Go for it. They're both really good champions. They're both useful. Say if you keep getting him unduped, you can power lock the entire game with just special one. Say if you dupe him, you can lifesteal off every character. Got mine on a 1 spin out of boredom. Wait, so you did get him? Or is that just the 4-star that you're saying there? I'm not even sure which one you're talking about, but 4 or 5-star. But yeah, I mean, I've kind of heard something like that. But the lifesteal thing, I think it works like Guillotine's ability, right? I think that's what someone in my alliance said. Labyrinth is getting finished here shortly. Ends up I messed up on one path and combined 2, but missed 1 champ on each of the others, so I have to do 2 paths. Ah, damn, dude. That kind of sucks, having to do it extra like that. But yeah, I've heard that his healing ability, it works like Guillotine, where like the enemy has to be healing and then you reverse it and gain some of it or something like that. I mean, the one video that I saw was actually it was Cameron's video, where he was going up against Wolverine in Realm of Legends, and he took him down. And he seems like he'd actually be a really good counter to X23 in Labyrinth of Legends. Cameron, speaking of, what's up, dude? Hey, BG, I became uncollected. John C, congrats, dude. My sister likes to watch scary movies at 3 AM, so I scared her with a mask. Never saw her awake ever since. Jeez, dude. I wouldn't. I don't have a sister, but I think if I had a sister, I wouldn't do that because girls, man, they I don't know. I feel like they get better revenge. Like they make it personal, man. Well, I'm super late. Is that the Wolverine video? BG, did you use Google Translate for that last Alliance War vid because the guy's name doesn't mean peaches? No. No, I was just having a bit of fun. I'm sure it was not peaches, but yeah. Scared my son when he was running to the bathroom and he fell and pooped and got it all over our white carpet. He got up and proceeded to pee on it and said he already pooped, might as well pee too. Holy crap, is that a real story there, Scotty T? That's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty amazing. He said his name and he appears. Oh, is Quickshot still in here? Quickshot, you remember that time that I summoned you to Alliance Quest? That was incredible, man. Just joined our Alliance 4 Loki line news the other day, because damn JDM kicked me out about a month ago and I forgot to join back. But is it true we're having a 4 Loki appreciation week? Apparently, DJ Rare, yeah. I mean, I think there was only like one message about it, So if you saw it, that's all there is. Peaches, like in Ice Age? I've actually never seen Ice Age. Should save up 15k, 5-star, or a 10k. Runner, for the most part, I think the 10k ones are better to get. However, if there's a really good feature champion that you want for 15k, it might be worth it. Like right now, I'm saving up for Stark Spidey, who will be, you know, featured crystal, 15k. The thing is, though, you just have to know going into it that it is a risk. It is a risk, and you could just end up getting the champions that were 10k anyway. As a matter of fact, you're more likely to get those champions. Nobody knows the exact odds, but people speculate that it's about a 20% chance to get the featured champion. Which of course means there's an 80% chance that you're going to get crapped on. Some people have a lot of luck with those crystals. Some people have really, really bad luck. It's a scary thing, actually, man, spinning out those featured crystals. So who is covering all the donations? Nobody, DJ Rere. I guess we just have a bunch left in the bank. You never seen Ice Age? To be honest, you're not missing much. I mean, I think I know what Ice Age is. But yeah, I've never seen it. But isn't there like the mammoth or something like that and a little squirrel? I don't know. But yeah, we donate extra, kind of. It's Tubes, right? The master grinder. We donate we technically all donate a little bit more than we need to. But we technically all donate a little bit more than we need to, because we donate based on Alliance Quest being a 7-day cycle when really it's an 8-day cycle. So technically, For Loki has been stealing from us for a very long time, DJ Ray Ray. So yeah, appreciation my butt. But we do like the 7-day cycle donations, just because when somebody joins the Alliance, like for that first week when they're locked out, they don't have to donate. And then if people get kicked out for whatever reason, or if they just up and leave or whatever, we want to make sure, like, you know, the donations have to be covered somehow, and yeah, that makes sure that it's always covered. But over time, over the months, over the weeks and months and years now, maybe not years, maybe it's, well, crap, I've been here for like almost a year. Those add up a lot. My alliance is 25 million gold in treasury. People keep saying I have no gold, I can't rank anything. It's like, stop donating for a bit, damn, be smart. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, if people, honestly, man, if people need gold really bad or something like that, I don't even care if somebody like takes a week off of not donating gold. But then again, it always works out because people want to trade, and then yeah, nobody's feeling like they're a leech or something like that. There's a lot of people that trade. Like, I'm tempted to trade myself whenever I see somebody asking, like, you know, saying that they'll donate loyalty if you cover their gold, kind of thing. I did it like once or twice, and I want to do it more, but I'm scared that I'll eventually run out of gold if I keep doing that every week. These mother effers. Yeah, man. Did you start in the 3-star Doc Ock arena? Actually, no, I did not. And what the heck? It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes already? Where did the time go? I'm not even done with this one arena. Oh my god. I gotta get Suicides back on, guys. I know I was kind of like, you know, goofing around a lot. I started the grind late. We were talking about Shark Attack and Simpsons game for NES. But damn, time goes by so fast. 3:30 a.m. I just woke up from what was supposed to be a nap and grinding for 20k more battle chips I need for donation this week. I'm sure you could do a trade with some. Actually, battle chips are pretty hard to come by. Just keep going. I mean, I could very easily keep going, but damn, like I do have other stuff that I have to do. I was supposed to have the math video out today, and I did not finish it in time. Brian, just make this a spontaneous 24-hour stream, man. Well, that definitely ain't happening. Don't blame the no suicides. It's been a good discussion stream. I mean, you're right, but at the same time, I miss them, man. Keep going, man. It's the weekend. It's always a weekend for me. Actually, the weekend is when I'm the busiest because, yeah, I usually do stuff with my wife on Saturdays at least. It's like the one day of the week that I get to see her and spend time with her. Said 14 million for Doc. Nice. And still way behind Doobs in arena combat? He's the Chuck Norris of grinding? Holy crap. Let me check that out. Cable video? Yeah. I still gotta do that too, man. So much to do. Curious about arena combat though. Let me see where this is at. BG, why not get the half of the Suicide Mastery along with Mystic Dispersion? I feel like half of Suicides is not worth it. There's so many points to be invested. Oh, really? Event quest completion again? I hate event quest completion. Like, I wish Kabam would take this one out, man. I could never get anywhere in event quest completion. The other three I'm fine in. But yeah, I feel like Suicides are not worth it. Like, recoil is the worst part of Suicides. The biggest downside of Suicides. And I really like having the full Suicides if I'm going to pick up recoil. Holy crap, dude, was up to 51,000? I'm at 8,000. Dude, 51,000. Dubes is going crazy in the arena right now. That's pretty nutty. I mean, he's like always. He's like always in the lead, right? Dubes kills it every single time, but this is like an extra big lead. He just pulled 4-star Doc Ock. Nice, congrats. Put up 5 million in the arena and realized I wouldn't be able to put the time for the rest, so I bought a crystal. Dude, that worked out. It's perfect, man, because now 5 million, you already qualify for the top 10% rewards, so you're gonna get all those shards, and you got the champion. It's perfect. BGM just giving you crap about the cable video. I know you're a busy man. Yeah, but still, I promised it, man. Like, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta just stop promising stuff and just get out whatever content I can. 'Cause I always feel bad about not hitting the promises. BD, so I took a different approach to Labyrinth this time. With the inner paths being so much harder, I took the 5 champs I played best and did the most damage because regardless of timer, 1 hit and dead. I mean, that's true. It's definitely true. Yeah, I remember you actually told me about that the last time that we talked. I mean, you didn't say exactly the reason why, but you said they were trying out not going in with all the synergies and stuff like that. That's cool that it's working out for you. Speaking of Dubes, you madman. He has been summoned, the god himself. The arena god. I think I'm gonna kind of do a mixed approach to what you're doing, Graphic Sync. Been watching on TV, heard my name being thrown around. I think I'm gonna do like a kind of mixed approach, Graphics Inc. If I get Stark Spidey, like the more I think about it, at first I was thinking I would just take in Stark Spidey and I would use the synergy team just around him. But honestly, I'm thinking it'd be better if I brought in Gwenpool. So I've talked about this. Some of you guys might have heard me talk about this before, but I'm gonna load in the team right now that I think I would prefer to go with. Imagine Stark Spidey here is a 5-star champion, and I would just take out Storm, and I would just run it with Stark Spidey, the 3 mutants, and Gwenpool, and I think that'd be pretty good. I can't see myself really getting stuck in too bad of a situation with this kind of a lineup. I feel like this can handle, I mean, except for like a few special fights like X-23, you know, I would have to do something else for X-23. But aside from some stuff like that, I think this would be pretty good. Brian, bring the 5-star rank 5 Gwenpool with Stark Spidey. I mean, yeah, whenever we get those. What about the immunity lanes? Well, yeah, like I was saying, that's another example. I mean, the immunity lanes, my best bet right now would be I mean, I'd throw Iceman in somewhere. I don't know who I would swap out. I mean, like, technically, if I wanted to run, like, technically Wolverine can be replaced. I do like his synergy. I do feel like it's worth having him in there, but technically he can be replaced. You know, and you'd still get the attack bonus that's necessary. And he does bring crit at least, so it's not like he's bringing nothing to the table. But you know, I'd rather do something like this and have just one attacker probably, and have the other synergies that Spidey bring. I mean, not Spidey, that Wolverine brings. Yeah, I don't know. Also, do the math, and team refills are 20 more units, so you end up getting 2.5 more plays for the units anyway. That's true. Like, the team revives, they're definitely better if you can take advantage of it all. Alright, anyway, let me get out of here. Ah, crap, man. Well, there's the level up rewards. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get too high on that. That's pretty good, though. I don't know what to do, guys. Should I just keep streaming? You guys are going to say yes, of course. Actually, some of you are probably going to be like, no, turn it off, man. Throw in the towel. While you're at it, throw in the towel on life. One of you guys, I know, is going to be like that. Don't really know how good he is. Just know I can't. Okay. About the Doc Ock. I'll keep going for a little bit. But can't go for too long. 48-hour stream, yeah, that's definitely not happening. My 5 stars reset yet? They are. Cool. Got a little 5-star action. Watch the Cable video if you put it out tomorrow or 3 days from now. Yeah, I mean, the Cable video is not the big video that I'm like. The next really cool video that I'm excited about is the math video. That's the one I want to finish up. That's the one I'm actually actively working on. The Cable video I haven't even started yet. So, Cable video, that is going to be a few days from now for sure. It's not even a question. Streaming, you puss. Prances around his house pantless all day pretending to build a website and acts like he has so much stuff to do. Damn, Dubes. When did you get so hardcore, man? I think it's where you're from. I don't want to say it. I don't want to I don't know if you care, if you know where people, if people know where you live or whatever, but that's what I feel like this is all coming from. Sorry, a bit late joining. Had a lady friend over. Did I miss something about you going back to work? No, I mean, not really. Like, that's just the stuff that I always talk about. Like, you know, there might be a time where I have to go back to work. It's not going to be anytime soon, though. I'm not really thinking about it. It's just that Dysentery Joe was saying that he had a lot of time off, and he said when he went back to work, it sucked. He doesn't know how I'm going to do it, kind of thing. But no, I'm not going back to work anytime soon. Built a website today. What's your issue? I suck at it, man. I still suck at it. I'm going through a lot of like all right. I'm not just working on the website. Like, I'm going through tutorials and courses and stuff like that, so that I actually have some kind of understanding of what I'm doing instead of just kind of like, I don't know, not really understanding what I'm doing and kind of winging it kind of deal. A lot of it is that too, to be fair, but I want to be really good at this stuff. Dude, the website's already done, you know, BG and all his secrets. No, God, man. If it was done, it'd be out. Masshole, is that where you're going with that? Pretty much, Dubes. Yeah, man. Is that like a common saying there, by the way? Because like when I was driving through there, we saw those on like my wife and I saw those on it was like a bumper sticker. Gonna watch the last 2 episodes of Defenders after stream, so I'm gonna head out now. Alright, Legacy. Enjoy it, dude. Yeah, Aaron C. Not looking forward to the 22-hour event completion. It's just like a waste. It'd be sweet if there was another like arena event going on or hero use. But what can you do? Those solo events are already so good, man. Every once in a while you get the crappy one. People here are massholes for the most part. I agree. Man, I've never said that so much as I did when I drove from Boston to Vermont. Massholes, yeah. My stepmom is from Massachusetts. She's very forward. That's a nice way of putting it. You sign up for the 10-year online crash course. Nope. I mean, I would tell you guys, but I'm sure most of you don't care in here what kind of like the resources that I'm using to learn. Usually when we talk about programming stuff, like some of you are really good with it and everything, but for the most part, a lot of you just kind of don't care and just want to see like the end result, which is totally fine, totally understandable. But yeah, that's why I don't talk about it as much. Just asking, why don't you use the mutant ISO earlier? Was that OCD or does it have an effect of some sort? The only reason is it actually costs more gold. If you use the class specific ISO, you get 50% more ISO value for the same amount of gold. So if I'm going to be overflowing on ISO anyway and I'm going to have to sell it, I might as well use the class stuff and you know, keep that little bit of extra gold. I mean, I'm fine on gold. I'm not hurting on gold by any means, but you never know. Like, there might come a time where, you know, maybe Kabam will introduce some kind of crazy gold sync, and they'll let you buy like premium hero crystals for gold or something like that. It's probably not going to happen, but it's possible, like, especially with the Grandmaster Crystal coming out. Like, what if they did something like that, you know? So, I just try to keep the extra resources if I can. BG, I'm trying to get my system set up to record a few of my featured crystal openings. I mean, I could try to help if you have any questions or anything like that. But yeah, I'm sure people would want to see those. I'm sure. I mean, the one time you said, what, you opened like 200 featured crystals at a time? It's pretty nuts. When's Archangel in Arena? Elite Oga, not. I'm gonna say she. He's not too far away. I don't know exactly. We've got maybe like a month and a half or something like that. 3 weeks from now? Is it only 3 weeks, Cameron? Oh, that's right. Archangel was before. Archangel was before Psylocke. I was thinking it was Psylocke, then Archangel, then Iceman. But you're right. Archangel was the first one. Cool. Sorry, I need to go to bed, but gotta hit arena minimum and PPG. Grand scheme, man. There'll be plenty of time to. I was gonna say plenty of time to beat me, but that didn't sound right. There'll be plenty of time to score more points tomorrow, dude. What resources are you learning to code and what language? Well, there's a lot of different resources, but it's Python and Django, and then of course, like, you know, all the good front end stuffs using Bootstrap. I really just laughed out loud. Good, man. I'm glad I could give you a chuckle. Using Bootstrap though for the front end stuffs. Yeah. Will the cutoff be for AA and the intermediate? Oh, in the intermediate bracket, I have no clue. I don't know if you remember me, but you've helped me gain a lot of understanding of the game that no one else has clarified, and I really appreciate it, brother. Megazord of T. That's small. It's good, man. I'm glad I could help you out. I try my best to have some kind of entertainment along with some education. Doesn't always work out, but sometimes some of the videos are pretty good. If you dupe an already duped champ from Arena, do you get 1 sig level or 20? It depends. So if it's the basic champion, if you're in the basic 4-star arena, you only get 1 ability. If you did not have the champion, then hey, you get the full on champion. But if you already have the champion, you only get 1 signature level. Sometimes that's good enough because, you know, that 1 signature level, that awakens the champion if they were not already awakened. If you get the champion from the featured arena, the 4-star featured or the 3-star featured arena, then you end up getting the full dupe levels. 4-star being 20 dupe levels, and you know, the 3-star being 8 dupe levels. You don't get all of the shards though, which is a little bit weird. I kind of understand it a little bit. Maybe it like disincentivizes people who already have the champion all the way maxed out or something like that from, you know, from getting the champion again. But for the 4-star, you know how you get like 275, you duplicate a 4-star from a crystal? Well, if you duplicate a 4-star champion from the 4-star featured arena, then you actually only get 100 shards for that. Still something, still good, but not as good, of course. Just took down Rumble Legends Winter Soldier with a 2-star Wolves. Took me over 2.5k hits. Highest combo being 1.8k. What? Damn, dude, that's pretty nuts. I did that with X23 one time, and yeah, it took me a while. So, I mean, Wolverine, that's even more hits. Because if I remember correctly, I think it took me maybe like, oh crap, was it over 1,000? Honestly, I can't remember now. It might. I think it was anywhere between like 700 and 1,200 or something. I can't even remember. But I had full suicides, and X23 does a bit more damage and stuff like that. But yeah, that's crazy, dude. 2,500 hits. So if I already have Iron Man duped, and I push to get Iron Man, I'd get the 300 shards plus 100 from the champ dupe. No, no. The basic champion gives 0 shards. The basic champion gives 0 shards. You don't get ISO from the basic champion either. You only get the ISO and the shards from the featured champion. Is my last 3 5-stars? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh man, I'm so far behind in this arena. I'm trying to hang on to not switching back to suicides, but what I think I'm gonna do is I talked about it a little bit last night. I'm gonna have a build where I kind of just flip-flop between suicides and, you know, turn them off when I'm placing my champions on defense, and then turn them back on for grinding arena. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Not for sure yet. I'll make a video, of course, and show you guys the build if I do decide to do that. Charts and feature arena, been going like 4.4, right? I'm at 3.5, trying to coast tomorrow. Something like that, Drop Faith. To be honest, I haven't looked. I haven't missed it. If I missed it, I'd probably look, but I go even higher than that. I usually go to like 4.6, 4.7, just to really be safe on it, kind of thing. Sometimes I don't go that high though, because, you know, it's just shards. If I miss, whatever. Uh-oh, that means still suicides on attack? Possibly, Cameron. Maybe. I'm trying to hold out, dude. I'm trying not to do it. Which of these teams would you take? Star-Lord, Gwen, Iceman, Guillotine, Stark, Spidey, or Star-Lord, Gwen, Iceman, Captain Marvel, Archangel? Crap, I'm getting wrecked. Which path are you? It depends on which path you're doing. If you're talking about Guillotine or Archangel, I don't even know if you're asking me, Graphic Sync, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't know if you're asking somebody else more experienced, but I've heard that Archangel is better for X23. So that's what path it sounds like you're taking. So I'd probably go Archangel. Honestly, don't think you take that much damage from having suicides on attack, except occasions you have to heal or hit a heal block node with Gwenpool. I mean, I definitely do take some damage, right? Can't deny it. The thing is, like, I spend such a small amount of time in Alliance War versus everywhere else in the game. That's what it kind of bugs me, man. It's like, all right, do I optimize for, you know, 30 to 45 minutes a week, or do I optimize for 12 plus hours a week? All right, gotta go get one more run in before bed. Back to watching the TV later. BG in chat. All right, Dubes. But whatever I do, I'm gonna keep Mystic Dispersion because I want to have that defensive power. I'm not going back on that. I change up the masteries much for that reason as well. Hold on, I gotta reset air server. This sound is so delayed. Actually, let me show you guys first. So watch just when I switch the tab. Like, listen for the sound. It's so delayed. It's like, wait for it. Alright. Alright, hold on. Let me reset air server. It's ridiculous. I wish there was a way to fix that, man. I love Air Server. It's so good. It's so easy to set up. I feel like it looks better than some of the other options out there. There's zero delay. Like I'm sure like somewhere in the milliseconds, but like it's not noticeable by the human eye, right? It's wonderful. I love it. But that sound sync issue, good God, man. Even after resetting it, it's not perfect. Much better, but still. Suicide's Ruin Voodoo. Yeah. I might still do it, man. I don't know. Alright, actually, I mean... Alright, so the build that I'm thinking about doing, Cameron, is I would drop everything out of the bottom right tree here. I would drop Despair, I'd drop Deep Wounds, I would drop Assassin. I'd only have 2 points into Glass Cannon, and I'd drop 1 point out of Cruelty. And that would allow me to get Suicides and Willpower as well. And then for War, I would just drop my offensive tree and then pick it back up. That's pretty much what I'm thinking about doing. I would still have what's it called? Pacify. I would still have Pacify, so that would help on Thorns a bit. And I would actually have a little bit of a better Alliance Ward defense setup, possibly. I think it would actually be better. Because honestly, like, how good is Assassin for Alliance Ward defense? It's really not that good, right? It's not necessary. Deep Wounds, not all that necessary either. Despair, meh. But I would pick up Physical Resistance, which would help a little bit. I'd pick up Willpower, and I would have, I think, like 1 point in Coagulate or something like that. It's either 1 or 2. I can't remember how much I could afford to put in this mastery. But that's what I'm thinking about. Salve Recover useless? I don't think they're useless, man. I've thought about dropping them before, Drop Faith. Honestly, I have thought about dropping them before. But I don't think they're useless. Like, you don't use Ultron, but I use Ultron, and I need Recovery in order to get that double healing triggered. And that saves me units in the long run. So, for those few points, to me, it's worth it. If I'm using somebody like Wolverine, I guess I don't really need that extra healing. He heals already such a ridiculous amount. Assassin is actually very useful for Alliance Ward D if they go in health low. Okay, you're right, Cameron. You got me there. Some people just use a revive and don't heal, I suppose. I don't know how many people do that, though. I feel like a lot more people in this rating heal up before the fights, so that they don't die and end up losing their, you know, the war as a result of it or something. 1/6 in defense total, and frankly might take some out. I don't know, dude. Block proficiency is such a good mastery in my opinion. I can't see myself running without it anytime except for doing like the crazy arena builds. A run, rank 4, Captain Marvel, Wolvie, rank 5, 699, and Angela for Lions Quest now, so extra heals is meh. I guess. I mean, your alliance, you guys also only run map 5 though, right, Drop Faith? And I'm not even saying that map 6 is like that much harder than map 5. But it's noticeable, right? It's like a noticeable difference. To whereas like that recovery, I feel like is worth it. Also, here's my math 2 cents. I get that you spend way more time in arena, and now you're pretty much done with most parts of the game. Alliance War is where you spend the most units. Are you saying, but now that you're done, pretty much? You're right, but it's not like I'm not gonna have to spend units just because I'm not running suicides. I do think I would save some units in Alliance War, but it's really not like I'm, you know, just done with it. I'm gonna keep running without suicides for a bit. I'm gonna keep running without suicides for a bit. We'll see. But yeah, the last Alliance War, I got through, but I still got wrecked on like the same fights that I always get wrecked on. So, yeah, I don't know. And yeah, we really do need a sale. What is up with the lack of sale for Alliance potions? What the heck, Kabam? That freaking what's it called? That the like Summoner Appreciation Month healing quest. Do they think we're gonna live off those pots forever? What the heck, man? There used to be sales for those things all the time. Why exactly did you grind the 2-star arena? The milestones are worth it. It does not take that much time. You get plenty of units along with some other stuff. I still am. Screw you, Drop Faith. Brian, do you see that some of the MXIV members don't agree with 6 stars? Somebody posted in here about I think like the Big Bient posted on the forums or something like that, but I didn't look at it. Honestly, I thought they'd be fine with it, cause I mean, like, I guess I will read his thing because I am interested in hearing what he would have to say about it, I suppose. But yeah, I like, aren't those guys maxing out their signature ability levels on their 5 stars? I don't know. It's always hard to understand someone's perspective when they're that much different. Like, there's such a big difference between me and them. All of us and them, right? But I don't know, I thought they would be into it. Displaying tech event quest again, give you more tech tier 2 catalysts even if you understand it. So yes, you can repeatedly run those quests and you get the rewards out of the chests. You don't get the the one-time completion rewards. You just get the rewards out of the chests. It's worth doing if you need the catalysts, but you're like, I feel like it's maybe like 50-50 or possibly even less, possibly even lower odds than that. 50-50 that you'll get a full catalyst or you'll just get some fragments. And when you get just some fragments, it kind of does feel bad. So I try to I try to like only run it the one time and like plan ahead and try to stockpile those things ahead of time. But of course you can't always completely plan ahead like that. So there have been times where I ran the same quest over and over and over again for the catalyst. I agree with this point. Still feel within the next 5 months we'll be getting way more 5s. Said it's like buying a new car, 5-star, and right when you sign and finalize the purchase, semi rolls up with next year's model 6-star, and now you don't have the latest and greatest. They don't disagree with 6 stars. They just say it's too soon. Think of it value based. They just bought all these new toys for Kabam to say, oh, those are outdated before you even finish them. I kind of understand that, but I don't think that we're gonna be. I don't think we're gonna be using 6. I don't like even those guys. I don't think those guys are gonna be using 6 stars for a long time. Even when they're available, I think they'll like just start getting them. But yeah, no, I can understand that. The thing is, though, there's nothing wrong with a 2016 car. You know what I mean? Like, you don't always... I guess these guys do always have to have the latest and greatest. Right? I mean, if you're in MMXIV, you do have to have the latest and greatest. But there's nothing wrong with... like, realistically, there's nothing wrong with driving a car that is, like, right under the absolute newest model, you know? I feel like if the current pace continues with the 5s, they'll need to postpone 6s by at least a year. 2016 car is disgusting to them. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, you're probably right. How effective were suicides for you in Labyrinth? Would you run it without suicides? Graphics Inc., it's only good for the right champion. If you're mostly using Star-Lord, it's not going to be worth it. It was good for Gwenpool. But even with Gwenpool, like, you have to heal up to, like, almost full. Maybe not almost full, maybe like 75%. So yeah, if you don't want to do that, if you just want to use, like, the revives, and just use, like, Star-Lord mostly and stuff like that. I know you have, like, a mix of champions, but I don't know, I'm just thinking that you're still using Star-Lord quite a bit. I drive a 78 or 76 Land Cruiser, a 78 Bronco in a heartbeat. That's what I'm talking about. With your team, I don't think I'd run suicides, Graphics Inc. I don't think I would. First try, Gumetic Crystal got Doc Ock. Nice. Congrats on that sweet luck there, dude. Thought of tier 5 class Catalyst terrifies me. I think it's fine, man. I am interested in reading the post. Alright, so here's the thing. When I first saw the post, and when they said 6 stars are coming, or whatever the name of the post was, right? I thought, like, wow, that is too soon. Like, what the heck, man? 6 stars already? But then when I read that they're not actually hitting the game until 2018, and I realized, like, that's still pretty far away, and who knows what the game is going to look like by then. Not that it's going to be like, oh, it's a brand new game or whatever, but, I mean, think about how much has changed this year. Quite a bit, right? And honestly, like, another, 5 months before we could even get a single 6-star champion, I think by that point, I think 6 stars, it will be ready. Not that we're going to be, like, ranking them up or something, they're not going to take over. It took forever for me to even use one of my 5-star champions. And even then, I'm only using one of them right now. And 5 stars, they've been out for, what? Somebody said they've been out for, like, over 2 years already at this point, or like, 2 years, or something like that. When the 6 stars released, it'll be like 2.5. Something, I don't know. So yeah, I think it's fine. Is that the post? Read it on stream? Oh man. Guys, I'm not that good at reading. Let me see how long this is, though. I'll show it on stream at least. Sorry, Brian, but I'm gone. That's good. That's all good, dude. Have a good night, man. Anyone ever use Cosmic Awareness and see how much of a difference it makes to Hyperion as far as damage goes? Cosmic Awareness, is that the Mastery Cosmic Awareness? Is that what it's called? Oops. It is. I don't, It's only if they have armor up buffs, Graphics Inc. So yeah, it's very situational. I mean, how many enemies are you fighting that have armor up buffs? And even then, when you crit, you, for the most part, take away all of their armor anyway. You kind of pierce right on through it anyway. So I don't think it's any good. I've never used it, so I can't say for sure. But honestly, it looks like one of the worst masteries out there. Alright, let's check out this post. The Big Bient, one of his 3 posts on the new forums here. I like this guy, by the way. I've never talked to him, but I mean, I like some of the stuff that some of his other posts I thought were kind of cool. I'm sure I don't agree with all of them, right? Who agrees with everybody? But anyway, first off, I want to say thank you for trying to be more forthcoming with releasing information early that impacts the community / players and the game we all love in a big way. It's nice to know you guys, what you guys have in store for us, and it's always exciting to get big news. So I'm really glad that he started off with this, even if he says that he may not be a fan of it, because I really do like that, man. I think that's huge, that the fact that Kabam actually you know, the fact that Kabam actually said, like, told us about this stuff early. I think that's awesome. I'm getting ready for a big 5-star unit deal. I want to give people a heads up so they don't feel cheated knowing 6 stars are coming because of what happened before. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, they could have, I mean, they could have made more money in the short term, but I think they realize at this point that like, keeping people's trust is probably going to make them more money in the long run, and probably just be better for them as a company and as a whole, right? Bant is a quiet man, but he carries a big stick. Yeah. Alright, how long is this thing? It's not that long, I suppose. But still way longer than what I would like to read on stream here. So he does use the car example that you guys were saying, though. Is this the solution to maxing out 5-star SIG levels? Because I'm pretty sure this is not what we had in mind. Or would he even consider this a possible solution? The announcement literally came out of nowhere, and we're all a bit shocked and not happy about it all. None of us even understand why this would be considered except purely as a money grab. Money grab that we will not donate to. There isn't one person who has all the 5 stars that are available. I'm also pretty sure there isn't one person who wants another Iron Patriot or Hulkbuster, especially as a 6-star. I don't know, man. Alright, so the thing is, when it comes to collecting stuff, I generally like when there's more stuff to collect. There's not too many big words, BG. It's safe to read. Thanks. Thanks, DJ Ray Ray. Yeah, I generally like more stuff to collect. I'm gonna read it later. Yeah, I don't feel like reading it all on stream. At the same time, I understand if not everybody's like that. Some people feel really satisfied. Some people feel really satisfied, like really just like completing the collection and that's it. They feel done, and they really enjoy that feeling of like having completed whatever they were trying to do. Read up, sucker. You say 2018 is a long time away, but remember 5 has been in the game for about 2 months now, 2 years. Most endgame free-to-plays / non-whales have around 15 to 20. I don't feel we're ready. We're just starting to get them, man. It's fine. I was getting shards, Cameron. I was getting 5-star shards before I had a 4-star champion. That's actually the truth. Like, we can go back to my videos, and you can see that. So yeah. My alliance is on a search for my replacement because they already see me getting ready to walk. I don't know. I think it's good. I mean, like, to be honest, I keep saying I think it's good, but to be honest, I don't think it's good or bad. I think it's just like just a natural, like just the way the game works, right? It's the same. It's the same. It's the same that the way that this game has always worked, is what I think. Feeling of starting all over again forces you to contemplate whether it's really worth it. Also doesn't seem very creative from Band's parts. What's next? 7 stars? Well, I do want them to add other things, other ways to increase your power level in this game. For sure. But I don't feel like it's starting over necessarily. I kind of understand that to some degree too, because if you have a really good 5-star champion, you know at this point, okay, I've got the best of the best, and that's it. Like, you can keep playing, you can keep completing your collection or whatever. Like, if you have the top tier 5-star champions, right? If you lucked out and you got every feature champion that you wanted or whatever for your top group, then you could, your power, your relative power compared to the rest of the community is would be like so ridiculously high, right? But then yeah, that changes up too. Like, I don't know, there's a lot. There's actually a lot of kind of subtle things that go into it. Also, thoughts of your predictions in the 6-star pool terrifies me. Well, let's be real, man. The first 6-star champions, they're probably not going to be that great, a lot of them, right? People are going to be using the 5s. They already have ideas, so just add more power creep. Well, it's a little bit more than just power creep. It is power creep, right? Power creep always it has to exist, otherwise the game is dead. All games would die without that power creep. But they do add something unique in adrenaline. So it's power creep, but then there's also something additional to it. And I have a feeling, like a real strong feeling, that there's also going to be something else involved. I mean, they talked about additional ways for customization, which, you know, they've said is basically... Oh, my bare knee is on stream. Let me take that down. Which is basically like an item system, they said, right? Like Cocaine Hulk, yeah. Do you think 6 stars is a bad idea? No, I don't. But I'm one of those people that, like, just give me more, man. Give me more. Keep giving me more. I just want to see more. I don't have to have the best of the best. I would like the best of the best. I think that Gwen pool is one of the best of the best. But yeah, give me something else to keep going for. Still gonna take a while to get the 6-star champs, even if people start collecting now. I don't foresee anyone having more than 2 or 3 come 2018. I don't see why everyone is so freaked out. I didn't think that many people were freaked out, to be honest. I feel like most people are just kind of understand, like, yeah, that's how it goes. But I mean, some people will definitely open up quite a few, like, early on. I don't know what quite a few is. Probably not a ton. But maybe... Would anybody open up more than 10 on day 1? I don't think so. That's probably a lot, right? It's probably too many. But maybe like 5? More Iron Patriot Hulkbuster Jugs, face your fears. Dude, I mean, you say that, and yeah, those champions suck, and I don't want them more than once, but I still want them once, you know? Like, the only reason I really hate jugs and why you guys spam jugs all the time is because I've pulled them 3 times now. That's 2 more times than I needed. That's Sarnian sending over 25 bucks. Dude, super generous of you. Just saying here, Brian. Dude. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. Let me go ahead and update the big old D. Last Zarnian, dude, thank you very much, man. Really generous donation of you there. Appreciate that a lot. Definitely keeps me going here. Takes 36 5-star dupes to form 1 6-star, and that's the only way besides possible future events that Kabam has given to obtain 6 stars. Yep. If you play your cards right, you can have 6 different Colossus Colossi. I'm not sure how to plural that. Yeah, me neither, man. I'm going with Colossi. I think it sounds better. I like cacti, you know? Magic will get added as a 6-star. Wait for Kabam to make money in Alliance for. Possibly. I'm predicting that we're not going to see her. Not necessarily because of her Alliance War power. I think Kabam's fine with that, but her incredible power locking ability is really strong. I have a feeling that we're not going to see her as a 6-star. As far as Alliance War goes, I think that they're just going to make the nodes a lot crazier. So that a lot is... I foresee Alliance War becoming more difficult, but also more diverse. I hope it's going to be more diverse. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 6-star She-Hulk? Dude. Sign me up for the 6-star She-Hulk. Gonna make that my profile, then quit. Excited about the new 6s. Keep the game fresh. I like everything new minus 12.0. Yeah, well, 12.0. Nobody really liked 12.0. But, I mean... I don't know, like, when did these guys... Alright, let's go back to the car example for a second. I don't know, I feel like cars are supposed to last longer. Again, you're probably right, Drop Faith. Maybe not to some of these guys. I know some people get new cars every year. I know some people get new cars every 3 months or something like that. But I feel like cars are more like made to last long term, right? You can get one car and you can keep that car for how many years, man? Like, I don't know. I mean, they come, like, a lot of cars just straight up come with like a 10-year warranty, right? Koya sending over 20 CHF. Is that the that must be the Switzerland currency there. Greets from Switzerland. Dude, thank you very much for that very generous donation as well. I don't know how much that is. I'm gonna have to see if that takes over the big D spot. Regardless of how much it is, though, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. CHF. Ah, okay. Pretty much equivalent to $1, the Swiss franc. Just below the big D, but dude, really appreciate that, man. Very, very generous of you there. Let me finish my my point here about the car thing. Yeah, so the cars, I feel like they can last a lot longer than games, right? I feel like they have a longer shelf life than games do. So like I understand the analogy there, but at the same time, you know, like no analogy is perfect, right? You can always find something like, okay, yeah, you're trying to compare this, but it's a bit different, right? So it doesn't fully compare. Okay, but I'm going off the car example. 4 stars lasted so long, at 5 stars already getting replaced by the new cars. I see, that's the thing. I don't think they are, man. I don't think they are. Really wish Kabam would expand and extend our items. We should have at least 6 months to store our items. Dude, 6 months of items. I'd be able to kill Labyrinth of Legends one shot. No units. But we got good compensation for 12.0, so another fiasco would not be a bad idea. No, God, man, let's not go through another one of those. Jeez, man, my channel is still recovering from the last time. Do you know how many people still hate me from the last time? I'm sure some of you in here still hate me from the last time. Still live, PG? Yeah, I'm gonna end pretty soon. Maybe like another 20 minutes. I feel like I don't really feel like ending it tonight, but I do have to at some point here. I still hate you from when you promised me a website. That's fair. I think Kabam's reasoning for releasing the 6 stars is so they can create harder content for the last 2 chapters of Act 5 and future story content. Future story content, I would not say for the last chapters of Act 5, though. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be progressively harder than what we've got so far, but they already said that the rest of Act 5 is coming this year. And 6 stars, they're not going to be as strong as the 5 stars right away, even, so... yeah. But that's a good thing too. That's the way it works. Is people who are really good at this game, or you know, spend a lot of money, or a combination, they're able to get through the content fastest, and then over time, like Labyrinth of Legends, over time, Labyrinth of Legends is going to be way easier, way easier. Like, you know, if you can't get through it right now, I mean, that's fine, you know. But eventually you'll be strong enough to get through it. So people who, you know, like, people always have something to look forward to. Just want to know, do you lose your cores when you reset your masteries? No. So everything that you unlocked stays unlocked. But some masteries, they cost like a couple units to rank up. So you might have to pay like, you know, anywhere from like 2 to 10 units to put a point in or something like that, or 1 to 10 units technically. It gets more expensive like the further in the tree it is, and the more points that you have to put in. But it's minimal. It's minimal. My wall won't get stronger. I'm on disability, so Labyrinth is still a reach. Yeah, I know you could grind. You could definitely grind out the units though, man. With how much you're getting these milestones every time. What are you up to in units right now anyway, Drop Faith? You should have quite a bit, I believe. We need to take our 5 stars to rank 5 at least before they release 6 stars. Yeah, well, that's part of their plan. Is they said in the announcement that they are going to release the tier 5 basics before they release 6-star champions. So yeah, that'll be possible. The guess is still that it's going to come with the completion of Act 5, though. So it's probably not going to be easy. What do you think of the idea that was brought up a while ago to make Master Mode unlockable with just a single run through Heroic instead of 100%? I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that idea would be fine. Here's the thing, though. I don't really care too much because I'm gonna 100% Heroic anyway. But for the people that are not going to 100% Heroic, then yeah, I mean, I think a single clear of Heroic to unlock Master would be fine. Everyone spam 24-hour stream? No, please do not spam that. It's not happening. I'm going to be ending the stream like pretty soon here, guys. Kind of soon. Maybe just another couple rounds. Maybe finish up the 2-star champions. $9,800. Alt has 4,700 though if I ever need gifts. It's pretty good. Actually, how many 2-stars do I have left? I have quite a few 2-stars left. Maybe I will make this like the last round or something. Read last BG? Alright, DJ Ray Ray. Where are you at? Do you really feel Kabam can successfully keep this game going strong till 2020? Trying to find the right time to sell before they crash. Yeah, I do. Games last a long time these days, man. Certain games last a long time. Think about this, DJ Ray Ray. There are other Marvel games, but I don't think there's any Marvel fighting games on mobile, and I don't think they're gonna make any other Marvel fighting games on mobile. And even if they did, would it really be better than this game? Like the amount of work that's gone into it at this point. I like this is gonna be the best of its kind, basically. Even like their direct competition in like the DC universe with was it Injustice or whatever? That game looked bad, to be honest. Maybe it's not bad, I don't know. I also didn't think that this game looked good when I first started playing it, so it's kind of unfair for me to say. But it didn't look good. It didn't look smooth. The combat didn't look smooth or anything like that. It just it didn't seem very good. So yeah, I think this game's gonna be around for a while. Thanks for extension to push me to 4 million. I could basically do nothing today now. Nice, dude. There's one spot left in 3 Loki if anyone's interested. Nice, you actually got somebody then, huh? Do you post on the forums too, Crab? Ow. Do you do all the recruiting now? Or is it you just helping out, spamming the stream a little bit? Only have a handful of 4s and almost 43s. Should still prioritize the 4s. Yes. Pretty much always prioritize the higher champions. It's a little bit more complicated when it comes to the 5 stars. But 4 stars, yeah. I do stream recruiting. Fathead does everywhere else. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here, guys. I'm getting a little bit tired too. Wait. Did I miss out on a free crystal? No, I didn't. Okay. What is down here? Ah, skill advancement ended. Top 10%. Sweet. Feel for Loki will effing love Alliance Arena. Maybe. The success of Contest of Champions is the reason they have no plans to make any Marvel console games in the near future. I think the head of Marvel Games said that. Did they really say that, Dicer? That's kind of surprising. Because aren't they coming out with a... I mean, aren't they still coming out with Marvel games for console? Like, I can see them not really planning on making another Marvel game. I can't even see that. I was gonna say I could see them not making another Marvel game for mobile, but honestly, there's still always different types of games. I mean, they have a lot of it covered with like the Marvel puzzle thing and Marvel Future Fight and this game and stuff. Later BGM off. Alright, Steven, take care. I also now feel the pain of no freelance revives from SA. We accidentally pushed too far and get 22. Yep. Units. 75. Okay, I'll take it. That was the 15er. Times 5, but I will take that gladly. They recently remastered the 2 best Marvel console games, but not any new ones. Okay. But yeah, like, I don't know, this game is gonna last for a long time, to be honest. Like, someone just finished the Labyrinth Lane, did they? Let's check that out. I mean, I would totally understand, like, if, you know, not Marvel games, they may rent out the rights to Capcom or Lego or something, but no Marvel games. Okay. But yeah, there it is, 4-star Ronin. Congrats to whoever did that. What was I gonna say? Crap. Yeah, I can totally see if, you know, if some of you guys don't want to keep playing for that long. I mean, that's fine. You know, you don't have to keep playing until the game ends or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still having a pretty good time. Like, I'm not really thinking about stopping anytime soon. You know, 158K is where I was at. But yeah, I'm not really thinking about stopping anytime soon. If I wasn't enjoying it, then maybe I would consider stopping or whatever. But yeah. Alright, BG, before you head out, remember, cable, cable, cable. Trust me, I will not forget. It's still gonna be a while, though. I mean, like, if, let's say Kabam didn't do any other updates to this game, I would definitely stop playing. But the thing is, they keep updating it constantly. There's always something new, man. They update this game pretty rapidly for a mobile game, honestly. And I don't know for sure, but it seems like they're expanding, right? It seems like they're still hiring for more positions and stuff like that. Like, they just added 2 more people to the forums. They added 2 more people to the forums, and like, I don't know, like, nobody knows what their actual game, like the dev team looks like. But I feel like they probably added people to that too to make sure that, like, another 12.0 does not happen, and they can, like, you know, have better, like, quality assurance and stuff like that. Kill more of the bugs. Like, Again, I could just be making all this stuff up. I don't actually know for sure, but that's what I feel like they were doing. Four-star opening is tomorrow, DJ Ray Ray. BG, you think Magic 455 or Iceman 45 can do a legend run? I think both of them can, but neither of them are like the best option for it. But both of them can do it, I would say. Alright, anyway. I'm out of here for tonight, guys. Wait, the egg is up here. Yeah, definitely time to stop. Getting a bit tired. 12.0 was a nightmare before Christmas, which was the compensation rewards. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, good night everybody. Thank you very much. There was actually quite a few really generous donations tonight, so thank you to everybody who sent over some support. I really appreciate it. Read last real quick. Alright, Crab. What do you got? What do you got? Right now seems like CM is the best legend run. You're saying the best that you got, or the best period, DJ Ray Ray? 'Cause I don't think she's the best period. She's pretty good though. Okay, they update pretty rapidly, he says, as the Pepto-Bismol crystal bug pops up. Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of bugs. Like, that's the thing, right? They update so rapidly that, you know, they probably have a really hard time keeping up with all the bugs. But, like I said, hopefully they're like expanding their team, and we could see some of this new cool stuff get added as they stay more on top of the bugs. But yeah, in any case, again, thank you guys for the donations. Thanks for just hanging out, man. It's fun. Did not want to stop tonight. Most nights I don't want to stop, to be completely honest. There are some nights where I'm just exhausted and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me just pack it in. let me hit the sack, man. But most nights I don't want to stop. I only stop just because, yeah, there's other stuff to do. I can't just play all day. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. 4-star opening tomorrow. Good night, guys.